time it is, my niggas here. Ain't goddamn shit. Motherfucking Jab G.
Hey, we live. Y'all can carry
Barbershop Story, episode 39.
That's right.
I was just trying to get this, you know what I'm saying, get the song in a good spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you 38.
Third eight, my bro.
Don't bring you to the screen. You won't get back on here too.
Y'all know AJ in the building, man. He always in the building. Any given motherfucking day, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Talking shit, you feel me?
Hey, what's up, Miss Taylor? What's happening? This is Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 39. We got the pleasure to bring one of your hood's favorites, your region's favorite, your country's favorite, your motherfucking world's favorite, all the way. They know Jab Jones over in Lebanon. Nigga, the producer of Snakes in the Hood. And a whole bunch of independent hits that people still listen to today. Hey, we got Sammy No Nose over in here.
We in here, man. We got that info.
We got myself, Narrator, Haircut, Slang, Bennie Mac in here. We got K1 in here. Freddie Bingo in here.
Sir.
And of course, we got, look, you wait on me saying that. They trying to look in. Look at it. We got the Dolphins, Johnson, better known as AJ, better known as Nick Bray, better known as Mike Crossroad, bring the talent to the city. Hey, we got people hanging around, you know, because we just good people. That's why we got Jab Jones on the show today. I'm doing all the talking because I want y'all to come on in. Make sure you watch it. Baby. Make sure you watch it and make sure you share it. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a hood classic, baby. Check it out.
Everybody gonna bring hood niggas. You know they like to applaud hood niggas when we leave here. No, we want that shit while we here.
That's right.
So that's what we doing right here at the Barbershop Story, the podcast. We just gonna sit here. We gonna chop it up. He gonna tell you about him, what he been doing. If you don't know, you definitely gonna know after he needs a podcast. I can guarantee you that.
That's a lot. I hope y'all got a minute. There's a lot to talk about.
We better go down through that, Jack.
You might want to just go and sit down and chill for a minute. Put your chargers in your phones, cause we're gonna be here for a minute.
Started at the beginning, man. Started off with the origin.
What's happening, DP? Thanks for sharing.
I mean,
what up, man? What's happening? We finna
get with DP, that old DP back in the house, all right.
We finna get with this thing. What's happening, Jab John? What's up, man? We appreciate your comment. But yeah, hey man, look. What up?
That
T-shirt. Yeah, they're pretty sharp.
Appreciate it, bro.
They're pretty sharp. Hey, you do shirts too?
I do. I just my little sister. I be so busy. I gave this to my little sister. So she holding it down right now, so we still can get it done. But I got it from city, you know.
Yeah, that's tight though. That's tight.
Appreciate it.
Tight.
Yeah, man. You know, y'all some legends yourself.
What up, Tony?
Niggas don't even know how far me and Cuz go back, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, I met him through Sean. That's one of my first producers, man. Shouts out to my boy Sean Kelly. I know you probably watching this.
Poet, Amen True.
Oh yeah.
A True Cinematic Film.
Yeah, so man, I guess where y'all want to start this thing from? Cuz like,
well, shit. What to me is always easy. Just tell them like you. We gonna make this story like.
How far you want me to go back?
Shit, we gonna go back as far as you want to go. We want Jab Jones to sound like when you watch the movie Life. When that nigga was in jail, when them niggas were telling that shit, and it sound like them niggas.
Y'all better plug the phones up.
You know what I'm saying?
Put some juice on the phone.
Back in Harlem, them niggas, I'm sorry, that shit look like them. I was like, them niggas down. Them niggas was in jail.
All right, well,
so
first, I want to tell them, first make sure you pay attention and get the message out of this. We're going to have to cross some hills and bumps, talk about some things. You know, we want to be respectful, though. But just know ain't no filter. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable with my family. They told me I could talk. So that's what we finna do. So shit, I'm gonna start back, man. Back in 1979. Ooh, that's a long time.
That's a long time. I was moving
Came home from the hospital, straight to Cooper Green. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was born.
Yeah. Likewise.
Moved to Ensley, Wylam, grew up in Ensley. And at one point, I thought that all I had was one choice, and that was to do, what the product of the environment is.
Exactly. Do what you see. Do what you
learn.
learn.
Yeah. At one point, I really thought that I was gonna rather just die in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of stuff was going on today. people think that they don't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? You really do. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you just keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying, through this ride, man. You do have a choice. It's up to you. So some years back, I came to the point like everybody around me dying, you know what I'm saying? Getting killed, getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas smart, you know what I'm saying? These niggas gangsters. Like, basically, it don't matter how smart you is, you know what I'm saying, how bad you is. You know what I'm saying? You can slip and your life can be gone, you know. And I was fortunate enough to make a decision to not do it. And you can too, but first you start from wanting to do it. I do real estate. That's my first hustle. Real estate. I do construction. You know, I build a community up. I started with my neighborhood. Majority of my investments are in Ensley, where I'm from. So I do a lot of revitalizing in the community and getting people nice homes to live in, renovate them out real nice. So that's one thing. You know, there's multiple things that I'm doing. You know, doing what I love and generating paper. So that's a hustle that I encourage a lot of black men to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your grandma's house. Don't let these folks don't care nothing about your hood, get in your grandma's house and rent to somebody they don't care nothing about, and they don't put no money into it, and they just, you know what I'm saying, and taking all their money. Yeah. So that's something that you might want to consider investing in, cleaning up your community. You know what I'm saying? And everybody gonna need somewhere to stay. And another hustle is construction. I fix on them as well, so I kind of like got the advantage over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
don't
a plus.
If you're a hustler, multi-hustler, do something that, you know what I'm saying, be a real estate agent and invest in property. You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna make them bounce off each other. So that's my main two hustles. And yeah, I know I'm a writer, I'm an actor, I'm a producer. I got the Facebook group out, the Cook-Up Show on location. Make sure y'all join us. It's the Cook-Up Show on location. In parentheses.
That Cook-Up Show something else, man, because I done seen some of the best plays ever, but I done seen some shit I was like, I know these niggas out here playing, boy.
Shouts out to my admin too, man. They awesome.
That's
my
awesome.
admin, they awesome.
I ain't here. There one time there, the Cook-Up Show.
Yeah, make sure y'all send a request to us, man. If you post your food, if you post some nasty food, we're gonna roast you a new duty hole. So don't come in there in your fifis. That's your feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We make up anything in the Cook-Up Show. We're gonna drag you. So come correct when you do come.
You better be burning.
Yeah, we do it all in positive fun. We share recipes and life stories. We do a lot, man. We give away we do a lot, man. That's what it's about. We use the platform to come together. It's 36,000 over in a year. And our future goals are to and we actually is getting done now. We got the attorney patent logo and we got the LLC, but we're gonna be selling air fryers. You know what I'm saying? With the Cook-Up Show, it's real soon. You can order aprons and stuff like that.
That's what's up, man.
And it's going back into the group as well. You know, some of the proceedings. So that's another hustle that's coming up. Just everything I can get my hands on that's legal, man. That's what I'm trying to do. You feel me? No.
Turn that brain into something different besides what you.
So you got more streams
really
of money
learn.
coming in. More than one stream.
You got to. You don't want to wait on
Hustle, man.
You don't want to wait on one thing to jump. It's like I think of ways like this is a tip, man. I think of ways to use your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? Use your time wisely. Do all you can in your time. Think, get structure, and get you a list, pen and paper, man. Write it down. Scratch off every day, and as you scratch off every day, you're gonna add on. Keep going, and that's what you're doing. You staying busy. You know what I'm saying? And make sure in the whole path you're doing that, you helping others. Long as you it ain't throwing you off your path or sucking the life out you. It should be easy. You should feel good about helping others.
Right.
So long as you're doing that, and you staying on the right path, man, you can't help nothing but be successful, man. You know what I'm saying?
See that,
Jeff,
man.
why is it that the brothers in Ensley can do it better? To me, they can do it the right way. A lot of the brothers from Ensley have been in the streets, and like you said, we give respect to that, so we ain't calling no names. But a lot of brothers from Ensley, Pratt, they've been in the streets, they've done their work in the streets, but at the same time, y'all find a way to come back to each other and say, hey man, all of us went to jail, Ensley, here, there, let's put this money together and fix our neighborhood. So.
Well, I understand where you're coming from on that, but it's like that. I take my time out of my busy schedule to talk about people about this, because I want to see people do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care. I'll put somebody, be late for a meeting, talking to a young man, to, you know, see him get building a house. Right. This is what you, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? You need some materials off the truck. What you need? You know what I'm saying? This is what you're doing. Call me if you need anything. Like, but basically what I'm saying is, you can't make somebody do something they don't want to do until they're ready to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll make you miserable. So, basically, not saying that they, you know, basically saying that people gonna do it when they're ready. You can't. It's hard to get a man to do something that's big. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You already got in.
Yeah.
We always say to him,
But every now and then, you know what I do, though, AJ. You know what I do, and I don't like to do it, and I hope they looking. You know, it ain't never a couple of people. You know what I'm saying. Right. And they don't live in Birmingham nowhere. You know what I'm saying. When I'm out of town or something, I bump into them or something. But to those guys who I'm talking to, I'll probably say some stuff like, man, you know you need to go and sit down there, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that shit.
No.
They ain't ready, like you just said.
You can't do
you know,
that.
like you know, preacher man.
Can't do it till you ready.
They ain't ready.
Yeah.
You there, but you gotta keep talking just cause you know you driving to the gym.
Yeah.
Cause you know that's ultimately what change to do.
I'm blessed to been made a transition. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know, cause many don't, but it's like it hit me, but it really ain't hit me because I know so much I got to do for that, just for being able to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All the blessings, it's like the blessings that I have, I know that I owe God for life. Right. Oh yeah. And the ones that's coming, I know I owe them even longer. If I die, I'm gonna hold them again. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's basically that's why I say using your time, man. Time is money. You know what I'm saying? We think black folks think that we got to put up with folks. I try to say I ain't gonna cuss, man, but I'm gonna cuss because I want to catch these people's attention. I've been trying to hold down on cussing. But black folks don't think we supposed to put up with bullshit
all the time.
Yeah, we don't supposed to. We don't hold the hood to put up with no bullshit. Hell no.
Right.
We don't owe nobody to put up with no bullshit. That's why we don't come up. We don't owe nobody. Nobody come around here making you feel good with good spirits, man. Your ass better run, man. Mm-hmm. If you don't run, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be wondering what the hell happened to the operation. But you live and you learn, you know. But the key, another key that I worked on, not letting that make you mad. Don't let that make you mad.
Yeah, but things can't make you mad. You allow them to make you mad. You allow. You their slave. Yeah, you their slave.
I ain't being no puppet no more, man. You know what I'm saying? The past is the past, man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff I done prayed. You know what I'm saying? That's over. Don't judge me for where I come from. I'm getting tired of that shit, man.
Judge me where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a successful black man, and that's good with a good word. That's conducting good business. That's all your ass should understand. Right. But we live in America. But they choke people out for nothing.
But you know, the thing is though, you know, white people they can show you a movie on how they granddaddy's daddy killed 7,000 Indians and hung them all out over the Atlantic Sea and ran up on them and caught the blood and all that shit.
And we get criminalized and vilified.
We get criminalized because we done shot Adam nigga.
This is what I say. This is what I say about
real,
that.
Man.
I'm glad you said something about that. I think, well, I know God gonna tear a hole in their ass. Because that's wrong, that's evil. Yeah. If you kill a man for no reason, man, you the motherfucking devil. You low down motherfucker.
That's right. And we was just speaking on that earlier.
I forgot what I said, but I'm gonna say some more good shit. I forgot what I said, let me say some more good shit though. But God gonna deal with you. And He'll allow things to happen for a reason. That's right. And so whatever He allowing a reason for, I'm highly favored. I ain't got to worry about it. So why a lot of folks judge me where I want from, I don't give a damn because I know where I'm going and I know my calling. You know what I'm saying? So know your calling. That's right. Know your calling, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this shit real.
That's right. So what's some things that from the background you say you come from and people perceive you
a lot of people happy for me. My real people who love me.
Okay, all right. So
you know what I'm saying?
What's some things that do make a man come to the reality that they need to change? What's some things that personally made you do it?
My kids first, cause I figured that I went through it because I ain't had no father figure in my life.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I grew up in the hood, somebody called him a lie, so yeah, I got to wait. But we still live though.
Yeah, we roll.
Oh, I forgot I got my AirPod.
I don't wonder.
My
I
son
just dropped and got the issue up
My son showed me how to do that. But yeah, this some good shit I'm drinking on. What you said though?
You know,
That
a
shit
lot
fine.
of times,
That
like
shit
you
fine.
were saying, Jack, is that we don't look at ourselves as being positive because we've had so much negativity. So, like you said, let's flip that. But it's so many people that continue to shine that light down on you and saying, "Oh man, I remember when you was doing it," but no, but what am I doing now?
That's right.
But-
See, and that's what I'm talking about. It's the now and the productivity, and I'm gonna use the word Sam just said. See, we're not able to do that for each other because see, there's no validity in saying you doing something good in the black community. And when we come to that point, then where are we? You know, you said you doing it for your
Lost.
children. We trying to pass off something, but we ain't got nothing to pass off.
I know I didn't need it.
Right.
I created something.
That's right.
'Cause it was either don't try and die, and then I come see them and they come behind the glass and you be like, you know what I'm saying? It was either win or lose.
No, either
And
that's
I was
or
like,
lose.
I wasn't finna lose.
Boy, down
'Cause I
two
realized
options.
I'm playing a no-win game.
Yeah.
First of all,
That's right.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't no fucking win.
Hustling mentality.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose eventually.
Yeah.
The longer you have to stand in line, the longer you might get a hatchet to your shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm like this, I started doing other things. You know what I'm saying? And you know that took my time for me to doing. I completely stopped, and then I started doing other things and created an outlet. You know what I'm saying? And when I created the outlet, eventually, I thought about stepping backwards, but I didn't. I put my energy into going forward, and God tested me a couple of times.
See if you really want it.
Yeah, I was finna go to pick up the pack back one time.
And it ain't over.
I had called the dope man. I'm like, hey man, cook. I like, what up, man? What you doing? That nigga like, he was half asleep. He a cool ass nigga. He don't even scream. You know what I'm saying? He quit too though. But I called him. I called that nigga. That nigga like, what's happening? He was like, you on? I said, hell no. I said, I was just thinking about it, nigga. He was like, I thought you were coming back. But soon as I
Reality.
passed the
Check,
test, soon as I passed that test though, God bless me for what I said, how much money I was gonna hustle to get. You know what I'm saying? So the more you pass tests, the bigger your assignment gonna be. And the bigger your assignment be, the more work you put in, what you gonna get? The more what back?
More money.
Exactly, not just money.
Finance.
Cause some things better than money.
That's right.
Putting up on
Respect,
somebody,
you get more respect.
appreciate it.
You're gonna reap a lot.
But you know what I get the thrill out of?
What?
Helping people.
That's right.
I get that. You know why I get that? Because I'm only supposed to be here supporting the man in law.
That's right.
You know, I'm still here.
And don't
So
nobody
why would I
expect
waste
you
my
to be
time
doing.
not doing something?
That's right.
So I'm trying to always do something different, but people don't understand that because they ain't got my assignment. They look at me like I'm goddamn crazy.
There you
Because
go.
they don't understand. I be like, man, just chill, man. Get some patience and hold on. But they don't understand. I be feeling the spirits, man. When I feel the spirits, I got to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the fuck on.
You're not equally yoked with those people.
Yeah, and I don't mean I love you, but I just got to get the fuck on. I don't give a fuck if who you was,
That
man.
negativity.
I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck how much money you got or nothing.
That's right.
If it don't make me happy, I don't want to be around you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can say what the fuck you want to say. And I
Spirit
said,
of
I love all these fucking cuss words.
Barbershop
fuck
started
way
the
around
podcast,
me.
episode 39.
Cause I ain't gonna be
Down
cussing
in
no
the
more. So,
motherfucking house.
motherfucker, I'm finna give you all the bitches and shit.
That's right.
While I'm here, you motherfuckers.
You goddamn motherfucking right.
That's
But
the
at the
job I
same
know.
but at the same time, you bitches better get the message.
Yeah, right.
But they always say, Jap, that they call that word, they say you cursing. But see, a man has no ability to curse anyone. Now, you use profanity to,
Guess what I'm doing?
using profanity to,
Guess what I'm
to
doing?
the Excelsior.
Whatever you want to call it. Get what I feel like I'm doing. I tell God what I was
You
doing.
expressing yourself.
Get what I tell God.
Yeah, shit.
God, I think I was doing something to generate more, to give your message out, to generate young people to listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to do your will. Because I know they ain't going to listen if I'm around here telling something positive. I was saying, you fuck nigga, when I pull up and kill your ass, we'll be at 3.2K right now.
That's
Okay.
right. All on Facebook.
So if you want to judge me for that, go ahead. But guess what? I think God going to say, I already knew that, son.
Watch.
Get your big head ass in there.
Shell. Watch like it.
That's what I think he gonna
Watch
say,
like it,
AJ.
Shell.
I already knew that. You my son. Get your big head ass in there.
Jeff, that's why I was handing the microphone to y'all back in the day, because I was telling people then, Birmingham has and we have so much undeveloped, and I'm gonna use this word, we have so much undeveloped talent.
Right.
We have so much undeveloped talent that could be marketed
Sure
for a
do.
franchise.
With something to say.
But you got a lot of people who have made it who just won't reach back and grab one.
True.
And if they reach back and grab one, that one would reach back and grab one too.
That's right.
But we don't do that in Birmingham, and that's why I was asking you, why is it so?
Why they don't do that?
No, but that's why I was asking you, Jeff, because I know a lot of guys from Inslee who have took money, and it's like y'all got to collect it. Danny Carr,
Yeah.
you, I could name.
Is a blessed area.
I
Yeah.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
Brian
lot
Rice.
of people come from over there, man. A lot of blessings
Yeah.
come from there, man.
Right.
Comedic, Bennie, you know what I'm saying?
Comedic,
I can go. A lot of people almost came through there, man. A lot of folks almost made it that didn't make it because they didn't leave the streets long. But that land, man, then it's big too.
Yeah, it is.
So it's more people. You know what I'm saying? So
But-
it's like a city. You know what I'm saying? The more people, the more. You know, but it's a lot of great talent. Me and Danny Carr grew up on the same street,
That's
30th
right.
Street. I knew his little brother Jackson.
That's right.
And he was a good little dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of Danny, man. A lot of his success. I know he proud of me too.
But I know you do a lot of investing too. Now you know, shit, they don't want them for $2,800 for Fairfield.
What you mean?
$2,800 for
Boy,
Fairfield. You
ought
know,
to be
Fairfield
saying
went bankrupt,
that
so
was
Let me call my-
we can go. Let me see.
Let me call my
1, 2,
accountant.
3, 4. We can go buy 300 p, nigga. We finna buy Fairfield. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I need you to go over there.
Nigga, that's
So what
hand
you gonna do
for
with
what's
Miles
here
College?
now.
You can buy Miles College for $2,800.
Nah, we gonna
You
annex
talking about the whole
them.
Fairfield?
We gonna annex them. We gonna buy Fairfield. They want
Right,
2,800.
they gonna let you have
2,800
miles for
ca-
2,800,
Matter of fact,
yeah.
2,800 of your best offer. We come with 26 off. We got that whole. Nah, man, I'm talking about them
Talking
being
about
bankrupt.
that.
But real talk though, it's a lot of vacant land that we can't buy in Fairfield City though, because the city and the financial problem that it's having, that means it's a depressed area,
Right.
which means you can go in and buy
And buy
and be able to
cheap.
redevelop into whatever you
Bruh.
want.
Or wait for the redevelopment. And
No,
make a lot
no,
of
no.
money.
Let me
gotta
tell you
wait.
what's gonna happen.
You can develop it like you remember
We
one
gonna
time.
grab all that shit when we get our money right.
We can do it because you
That
remember
what
we were
gonna
talking about Chinatown and all
We
that.
gonna buy all that shit.
You can do that area, and let's just say, for an example, if K1 he brought the restaurant, Dolphins he brought,
Y'all
let's just say,
interactive
Car wash.
the car wash. He brought the truck wash.
Yeah.
He bought the mechanic shop.
Right.
Communities build themselves when you make it available and sight worthy to them, make them understand it, because it ain't got to look good for them to understand it. They just need to hear somebody say, look, bro, we can make this up. You there, this and that, and show them a picture. Most people gonna say, bet. If you can show them how it's gonna be beneficial to them.
You got to deal with the right people.
Yeah, some people want to do it.
That's so important, man. The right team.
Yeah.
What up?
All right. You remember they was talking about building that cement plant over there in Inslee?
Mm-hmm.
And I knew the community stood up for that.
Oh, yeah.
I kept up with that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the community was like, no, y'all not gonna build this cement company over here and create all this sewer pollution.
Yeah.
It creates pollutions in the air. They put solvents in the air
Oh, yeah.
to decrease the ozone layer, so to speak.
Oh, yeah.
And you right in the heart of our community.
Man, bro.
And so the
They
people
don't
of
play.
Inslee, I had to take my hat off. They stood up and they went toe to toe with them CEOs of that cement company.
Mhm.
And guess what? They ain't building over there. is it?
Exactly.
Okay.
Let me tell you one thing I can say about my community, man. They don't play, man. You know what I'm saying? That shouts out to all the
That's right.
neighborhood people. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't play, man. They about change.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I went over there probably about 2-3 months ago. It got a stench in the air down in like Pratt City. What
Well, you know
creek is?
that's
Dennis Creek,
that's a stitch that we used to smell since we were children. ain't it?
real?
Yeah, every year around that time it stink.
I remember
We
passing
just
by
something
the
we put up
freeway
with,
smelling
man.
So
I don't know if they're making us crazy because a lot of them J.O. babies over there, man. That's probably why they crazy.
But-
they
and
never
those
just
over by,
handled that problem, so to speak.
What's that area you call the
I
water?
don't think that's Bennie's Creek. I don't
Bennie's
think they
Creek.
gonna. I don't think they.
Dennis Creek.
I don't think they could do nothing about it because they had them for years. You know, when we was children, we used to. I used to walk. We used to walk from the brickyard in groups,
That's right.
about 20, 30 deep. Children. We used to be in that ditch, catching snakes, crawfish, everything about it, man. I'm talking about we leave ain't a tadpole in there left.
Same thing we did on. Airport Creek
I
right here
just said
too.
that
Swim
over
over
there by the
I was like,
cable
man, we
company.
crazy. I'm about to get bit by a snake. But and it was stinking, you know what I'm saying? So it might be
But the name
stinking.
of that building, it was Sherman Williams that was gonna build. They
What that-
had a paint place and a cement place, and they were gonna put it right across the street from the crossplex. And I think by Mayor Langford leaving that crossplex brainchild right there, and what it was gonna do for not just Ensley, but for that whole area, it was gonna move the dynamics of 5 Points West and everything else.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was with the Village Creek situation, they didn't want the runoff
Yeah.
from all of that stuff to run into Village Creek.
Man, I love Hensley, man.
So that go back to what you said
Yeah.
about the stench that y'all been smelling ever since y'all were little.
Sure.
But nobody said, Jap, about y'all used to swim in that same stench.
Yeah.
And people are still alive. And that's what, Sam, I have a problem with this coronavirus, knowing that they just pulled Dr. Fauci draws down, saying that all of this stuff is kind of man-made, and that people who they are trying to attack is the lower class community. And Bennie, until we
They
do, like
attacked
you and
us.
Jap just said, and Jap, I want you to go a little bit further on that, I want you to extend that conversation, because until we as a race of people see that it ain't Snoop Dogg said something wrong about Gayle King, because Gayle King hadn't opened her mouth about the girl getting killed in her own apartment.
Mhm.
I ain't heard nothing about this man named Floyd.
Snoop apologized for a totally different read. You already know why he
But at
apologized.
the
though.
same
Yeah.
time, that's for the masses. But I understand
Yeah,
this.
that
When
money.
we gonna ever have a platform like he just said? When is the platform gonna ever come to where we can have our own break it or make it community? We can have a black town, and it's all about what we want.
When is it ever enough money you ain't got to issue an apology?
Well, at
How much money you need to say, all right, fuck them endorsement
I
then,
ain't
bitch.
stepping
I
on
called
that
up,
shit.
bitch, and that's it.
And that's it.
That
means
You know what I'm saying?
everyone-
That's what Bennie say all the time. If we control $3 trillion, if the black community truly does control $3 trillion that we spend, then saying we can control our own destiny.
It's just about them coming to the table and putting it.
But this is the thing though, but go back
That
to,
would
you
piss me
know,
off.
everybody always talk about the civil rights movement, right? But think about it. You know why the reason why a lot of them got together? Because it was a necessity.
They had to.
See, right now, a lot of people feel like, I don't need office. I
Force.
don't need you. I don't need you.
Force.
They kind of feel like they was forced to say, look, Jeff, I know I don't like you, but them niggas trying to kill us, man.
Yeah.
It was a forced situation. And then right now, what I've been seeing throughout the media and a lot of stuff that's at the bottom of the paper, we almost, and I thank God forcing us to say, man, you know you whoop the shit out of him if you get mad. Quit playing. He don't like you.
Me and
And he
Sam
keeps
talked
showing
about that
example after example on what's happening. And I think we're going to have to get to a point where we force, because just think about how you've been seeing people come together. People that would have never dealt with each other, almost like the guard been let down, like, hey man, what you want to do, dog?
Ain't like that what
Because
you
the
get your
same,
results.
the
I'ma tell
same
you- I'ma
issues
tell you
are
when they-
affecting everybody.
I'm gonna tell you when they gonna try to come together.
When?
Alright. I'm gonna use a scenario so you can kinda understand what I'm saying. Alright, let's say you trying to somebody played you, but you don't know. He don't know that you know. But
Okay.
if it's good, the country's got him scared to come around you.
That's right.
But he done violated so bad, you got to kill him. Alright, so you trying to lure him around. You trying to lure him to his deathbed.
Wow.
That's what you trying to do.
That's right.
Alright, so what you gonna do? You gonna try to deceive him any kind of way you can
Here come the setup.
to get him to where you need him to get him.
That's right.
So he ain't gonna know that it's a setup until when?
It's too late.
Till you there.
So they jump out.
Until they say, "Bitch, I told y'all I'm gonna get
Nigga.
your
It's
ass."
over.
Snakes
Now
on
you
fire.
Yeah.
That's all you
Yeah.
remember.
Stunned.
Snakes
That's all
on
you
fire.
remember.
That's the last free.
That's when
fight.
niggas gonna try to come together. When they realize, help!
It's too late.
Now, let me say this, Jeff.
Force.
I had last week. I had told these fellas.
I hate to say it, bro.
I told.
That's when they gonna come together when they see niggas chopping they motherfucking niggas head off next to
I
them.
told them.
Yeah.
That's when, bro.
I told them,
But I just pray to
Yeah.
God, bro.
and I told them earlier today. My people need to have what I need. I don't want to spend my money outside of my community, and I meant that. And I'm gonna take that to the grave.
Yeah.
If you got what I need and he got what I need, who you think I'm gonna shop with?
Exactly.
Who you think I'm gonna shop with? Every car I own is a used car. You know why it's a used car? Because it's black owned. Every car I got, and I done had them for years, ain't had a problem. Only thing you gotta do, you do the basics, keep it tuned, keep the oil change, and do the basics.
Really.
All of my money is going to the black community. I got a man for my AC, black. I got a man for the roofing, black. Got a man for the mechanic, black. Got a black plumber. Whatever I need around me, it's gonna be towards my people.
And then too,
That's what I'm doing business
in
with.
commercial break too, Tony, I got these t-shirts on sale. I have about 7
Let me check
different
them out and
brands,
see
you
what
know.
it is.
You know, and that's just commercial break, and we'll see after the show. Get back to you, Tony.
Come on, okay. But like I said, my money, when we talk about economics and money and things of that nature, my money is going towards black business. Every single day. And I teach my children the same thing. I got 5. My pride and joy. And I teach them. Do business with your people the older you get. Daddy, what you talking about? You said you wanted some Burger King. It's a soul food shop 2 blocks down from Burger King. You gonna go eat processed instead of eating the real deal. So I'm telling you, sons and daughters, spend your money with your people, because if you spend them with the other, they gonna take your money and corrupt it. They gonna use your money against you.
Well,
They'll
that's
take
why
your
we
money and use it against you.
Make
that's why
sure,
we speaking on them investments.
make sure you buying something that's worth quality though. Don't buy it just because.
Come on, Jack.
Yeah, just because they black don't mean you
it's
got to
fine.
deal with them. Don't be
I agree.
what's the
It's
word I'm
fine.
looking for? Naive.
That's right.
Come on.
You can
Make
get
sure you
slaughtered
shop
like
with
that,
somebody
too.
that's giving you a reason to shop with
That's
them.
right.
And make sure they make you feel good about
Well, let me
shopping
say
with
And
them.
then too,
That's
Tony,
right.
I'm gonna add to what you're saying.
Come on.
I agree with you for the most part,
Okay.
because I think I'm like Jeff. I strive to do that, but at the same time, I understand bartering and trading.
Okay.
Because you got to remember now,
We talked about
you still want to do like me being a businessman myself. I want my business to reciprocate. So even if a dog
Money
was
green.
Pakistani
Okay.
and he come by and get haircuts, buy t-shirt, go to shows, all
Money
that,
green.
it'll be hard for me not to
treat me right.
buy, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
We
he
was
got
just
to
on that,
keep
Tonyo.
money circulating.
If I'm
So,
just on
so
that.
it's really, it's a double-edged sword. Actually, it's a quadruple-edged sword, because it's almost like you want to do business with your own, but at the same time, you have an expectation of business too. So
You ain't turning down our money.
yeah, you gotta,
Bad as they hate us.
you gotta be able to barter and trade too,
Dave
because
Chappelle.
if all us
And it
big
ain't
and we
all
got,
of 'em.
and they just
No,
said we
it's
I
not.
don't
got
want nobody to
a
think
distribution
that we
company.
thinking that we're against.
Hell, ain't no telling who may
I get it.
distribute
Oh,
with
hate
us.
anybody.
So vice versa,
Exactly.
because if a Dolphin, if he Asian and he like, well, shit, look, I can move this around the country for you, but let's just say $17 a load. The other dude, he black, but he taking you 31 a load. Our goal is to pay them drivers and get the business ran. And if that Chinese guy doing good business with you, you really can't turn down that opportunity either, because you got to do business with who doing business with you. Cause that's kind of,
Reciprocate.
yeah, it's kind of,
If you make
yeah.
a money.
Cause there's some Negroes you ain't
See,
gonna
like I
mess with.
say,
Yeah.
Let me
They just
and go
bottom
back to
line.
them cars.
Yeah.
Go back to them cars. They tells me, man, look here. You got any problem?
Mhm.
Come and see me.
And if they honor
We'll
that,
reimburse
that's
you.
great.
Yeah.
We reimburse you, or we give you another one.
Yes.
You know why they do that? And they say that because they value my business, and I value their product. Jeff, they not telling me no anything. And I see the point what you make. Just because he's black, don't I see the point right there?
I don't want folks to get it confused.
Right.
I know you
That's some
understand.
real shit though.
And
I'm just trying to clear the air.
I got
That's
you.
right.
For they
I
won't
got you.
think, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
we ain't prejudiced or none
Right.
of that shit. We just saying.
But I'm focusing on my community. This is where my focus.
And that's what we supposed to be doing.
Yes, sir.
And that don't make
Yeah.
us prejudiced.
And it don't.
Because I got a lot of white people
They
that I'm
don't.
cool with. Some of my best friends white.
Do
Jeff,
great
what's the
work.
car- What's the car
So I got
place?
2 white friends.
Do great work.
Jeff, what's the car place that's
Like
right there
that,
in
dude.
Ensley?
But there's some black ones do great work
Before
too.
you go down into by Deedon them spot, it's a car place right here on the corner, Jack.
Thunder.
Everybody, no, it's a hood car shop. They
You
be
said
playing
on
cards and
corner.
dominoes right here. It's on the corner in Ensley.
I don't know. I ain't been out so long, AJ.
Well, let me share this. I'm going back to what I'm gonna piggyback off what Bennie said. Sam, it's not that you are not conducive to trying to do business with your own people. But everybody remember the Midas mufflers, right? When everybody went to Midas, especially black females were going to Midas mufflers, getting mufflers, and they were jacking the price up on them. So my thing is that if it's a black person coming out there and they're the person who's in charge, then how much more can I look at this person and say, hey man, are you gonna give me a discount? Are you gonna give me a reliable guarantee on your work? And see, most people who are like us don't want to do that. And I think that we've handicapped ourselves.
but I'm gonna say this though, and it's funny you mentioned that. I was scrolling through the Facebook and I was looking and I saw a post and it was speaking about, look man, if you got a business, let's just say electric business, but you got a personal page that you keep up shit on, don't do business with.
Exactly.
Because she was basically saying, I'm gonna shout out to her, Miss Jennifer Humphrey. You know what I'm saying? Went to Woodlawn. What's up, Woodlawn? But yeah, she was saying that, and it made sense because you got to think. Cause somebody say I'm Earl's Electric Service, don't really make that nigga no legitimate business, and he don't take it as serious as somebody who said I'm gonna go and get licensed and bonded, man. Let me make sure I'm good, cause you got an investment made in the business. But damn Earl's damn electricity, he can do it, but you can't hold him to shit.
I got it exactly.
You can't hold him to shit.
Cause he ain't bonded.
And he don't really
Ain't
care.
gotta even say
If you say something bad about that nigga, sit down in Facebook page. You'll
Cause
never
you ain't
see him
got
again.
because you gonna be ready to kill him if you can't sue him.
And you can't do nothing to him.
And
so
don't put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
But that's like most rappers. Y'all want y'all money up front. Why y'all want the money up front?
Man, that's just the rap rule, man.
No, but I'm saying.
So we can't lose.
For me, after being a
Security.
promoter, for me after being
Shit,
a promoter
yeah,
at
yeah.
Life's Crossroads, I'm looking at all these people that's coming through there. Juvie, my boy up there in Memphis, 5-star chick, him.
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
All of down there, everybody.
Right.
The whole
I'm looking
industry.
at, Lil Chat. All these people want their money up front. And I'm going to say it like Lil Chat said. The reason I want my money up front, because I don't want to have to bust you in your head with a bar. Because most times when you're dealing with, and I'm not just saying us, when I say us black people, but when you're dealing with black people, the majority of the time, we are counting the money that we got to pay you. I ain't got the money up front.
You hoping the dough
I'm
jump.
hoping the dough and
You're
the
hoping
bar,
the dough
I'm
jump.
hoping the dough and the bar jump so hard that
Yeah.
I can give you a tip for coming. And so next time that you may come a
No
little bit
doubt.
soon.
But see, but the killing part though,
We
I'm
ain't got a
glad.
problem.
No,
type
Jeff, I'm
shit.
just telling you how it truly
But
is
you know-
in the true business. Because see, I gotta have hotel fare.
All that supposed to
We
be
just
paid
saying it
up
right
front.
here, bro.
All that supposed to be paid up front.
No doubt.
All that stuff.
But
I
you
gotta
know-
have the right bottle that he wants. That's on his ride. I gotta have him a bottle. I
Man,
gotta
know
have
the
a
whole
hotel
business.
room. He gotta have some comfortable shoes to walk around in the hotel with.
But see, Dolphin, that comes from a lot. When people do bad business, man, I've been a barber, by the way, for 26 years, for that don't know.
It rains on everybody.
A lot of people, they really don't know. You got people trying, that's just like we trying to build a nuclear power plant with some plywood and some motherfucking concrete.
Ain't happening.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we got good intention, but that don't mean we actually know.
And you got to go to Alabama Power because you got to ask them, how do we build this nuclear power?
And all that come into knowledge. But see, a lot of us, like, we keep hearing business, but honestly, just like everybody keep hollering king, somebody was a motherfucking jester, man.
Yeah.
Somebody kept them bathrooms clean.
Somebody was in there cooking.
Somebody was cooking.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that because they are chefs.
And they still got
And they're sanitary engineers. And you know, all that.
And all that shit was working.
All that, everybody want the king, so the same thing in business. It's great to know it, but like Jap said earlier, if you don't desire to know it and willing to get bumped upside the head just to learn, that shit probably ain't for you. Some people need to go to work at 9 and get off at 5. That's okay. So sometimes we be doing business with people because of the cheaper price, opposed to saying, like you said, hey bro, what type guarantee you offer with this? Most people don't even know to ask shit like that.
Instead of just being a janitor, you want to be a sanitary engineer to move the price range
And
up.
then
Change the
but
name.
you-
People jump
can't
on their
handle the
first
work.
bid. They jump on their first
Yeah.
bid.
First bid.
You don't
It's
even,
messing
they
us,
don't
man.
even, they don't get 2-3 bids and you go with the best and most secure one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's something we need to do. You know, we ain't obligated to just do your business with John Doe because he the only person you know to do it.
Oh, he the first, or he or she the first person.
Yeah, somebody
came
that's
out.
convenient. Yeah,
And they talking
first
good.
one to come by. Yeah,
Yeah.
get some. You know,
Nice.
make sure they're saying it is what it is because a lot of black people getting raped by these
Lord.
these
Come on.
these white companies, man. Like they'll come through there, they can have need a 100-foot snake ran through their house, their plumbing bagged up. They'll walk through there and be like, oh, you need to dig your whole yard up and rebuild all this piping. And these folks know that these folks, they just run a game on these folks. And these folks taking money out of their retirement to pay these thousands of dollar bills. I done seen done on roof jobs too.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, charge you $17,000 for some plumbing.
17,000.
I swear to God, bro, I can't make this up. 17,000 for 14,000
if
for a
you
roof
got
that
it-
this little.
If you got it and don't know,
They
gonna
know
pay.
they ain't
It
know
ain't hard to
they
convince.
know they ain't know
You
no
gotta
about
pay.
it.
it ain't hard
They
to
did a
convince.
good job, but they
But the
played
dude
these
told
folks.
you,
Yeah,
Jeff,
they
he said, if you bought
overcharged.
the BMW, know what the BMW costs. We buy cars or we buy things and we don't know what the adjustment is.
Educate
to-
ourselves. You on Facebook all day.
There you
Take
go.
a few time to Google something.
We're not gonna do that.
But see,
Exactly.
but the thing is, like right now, and I'm sure, I know you what people call woke, but I just call it a nigga with some sense. I know you're a man with some sense. So you think about how the game came to you. You think about how the game came to you. When you can look back on your life, you appreciate it more than you did when you was going through it. Because you had an experience and you can look at it. But you got some people, man, that's around us. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna say unfortunate, but I'm saying that being funny. But unfortunately, but fortunately, we took the lumps to actually be like, hey man, you know that shit ain't right. And a lot of times they ain't gonna want to hear it, but they respect it. Even if they talking shit, they like, man, Jeff was talking shit. But that shit was fire though. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas don't know how to congratulate right now too. Niggas, all right, and stuff. Hey, my nigga, I appreciate that shit.
So
Thank you.
you can't deal. I'm gonna tell you what I know about business.
Okay.
You can't have your feelings involved. If you got your feelings involved, it's a big chance that you're not gonna win.
That's a slow, hard
You know what I'm
death.
saying? That's anything you're doing. You got to make sure you got don't be in your feelings because you're gonna make the wrong move at the wrong time that'll set you back. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose money. You'll be stressed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat it like a business, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do. You got to, man.
All right, so Jeff, how do you take, now, let's do this from the emotional tip. How do we
Absolutely
take
right.
the emotions
Good.
out? How do you take the emotions, me and Sam?
Sometimes-
How do you take the emotions out?
Sometimes, all right, dealing with stuff that I can change, stuff I can't change, on motherfucking worry about it. And the shit that might hurt your feelings every now and then, them
Did you
motherfuckers,
really feel
you gotta
that
be
Jeff,
focused.
you just said right then? You felt that?
Hell yeah, I felt it. Hey, and then, nigga, that's so crazy.
Yeah, that boy.
Hey, and then,
Psychiatrist,
and
AJ in
then,
the house.
and then, the shit that probably hurts your feelings or something, just don't fucking worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Deal
Barbershop
with it if you
Stories
can't deal with
Podcast,
it.
episode 39.
Like for a long
Jeff
time,
Jones.
my past, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I was like, shit, it was my life or them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Past controls your future.
Yeah, and I had to realize, man, it was either me or them, and it wasn't my fault. You know what I'm saying? If a man's scared trying to defend himself, man, he gonna defend himself.
But see,
Right.
But I learned how to stay away from around situations that
So
make me have to
therefore
be
you
in
gotta
it.
be like-
but it's good
You
you're in a
gotta make that
situation
call.
where you
It's
can even
decisions,
say
bro.
you
Fucking
can
real
even,
prevention.
you can even say you feel bad, my nigga. That's great
I
to
don't
even
feel-
be able to hear say it like for what happened because a lot of motherfuckers they gotta say that shit like, man, I got 39 more years ago and I got to be I got to
This
be
man,
a,
he was crazy.
I got to
That's real
appreciate that
shit,
shit
though.
then. But you out here able to say, my nigga, look,
And
this
I
is
was
what it took.
in the time that I was in there, I was in over niggas that's doing who you talking about
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That, you know, and I was just so blessed to be able to justified. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Like
So-
one of your homeboys, the boy, the KI that passed judgment on to send him to the
Spencer.
his last name started with
Woods.
Woods.
Thank
They
you.
would.
Man, that shit
Yeah.
was wrong, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
but
They
it's
murdered that
wrong.
man.
I'm still saying to you, Jeff, how do you correct it? If we're going, Jeff,
We-
if I'm driving down the street flying, and I know I got bad brakes, that's what I'm saying. And I want to use that, and
This
I want you to use
situation-
that in bad brakes. I got bad brakes, but I'm still speeding.
See, he was at the wrong place at the wrong
Wrong
time.
time.
They didn't know that was gonna happen. That wasn't premeditated. He didn't
Exactly.
deserve to be executed because he ain't had no control over that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The laws are that he didn't know. It wasn't premeditated. You know, he didn't know what the fuck he was gonna do.
But you know,
Whether he-
Jeff, that was a point proving case too. That was almost like a, oh,
But you can
bitch,
put your knee,
all right.
you can put your knee
That
on
was
the
a-
man's neck though and
Yeah.
choke this man out and see his fucking eyes pop out his motherfucking head.
That's right.
That shit
With
fucked
your
up.
hands in your pocket.
Yeah, that shit fucked up,
And
man. This
see-
man
and
fucking
see
eyes.
him
This man looking like
and
I
see
know
him
I'm finna
peeing on
die.
himself, Jack.
Shit
Jack
fucked
looked
up.
on the car, and if you seen the video, he peeing on himself. But at the same
Shit
time,
fucked up.
every
Running
time
down the
we get
street.
Nigga, that crazy.
mistreated,
I ain't
Jack,
see that shit though. That's
every
fucked
time
up.
we get
That's fucked up,
mistreated,
dude.
look how we explain the situation. It's just like the boy up there in New York in Central Park. After the white lady done called the police on, it's an African American.
This man don't got no filter, dude.
And she sits
He-
there
he
and
keeps it
tells
real,
these
though.
people, no, Jeff, first of all, I'm not gonna be filtered because I know how I feel. I'm just
Yeah,
like you.
that's 100.
Jeff, I
Stay on your
die for
heart.
You right, fam. You
But what
right.
I'm saying is, when we have people who have a voice, and I thank God for Don Lemon, when we have people who have voices, they use their voice against us. I'm trying to find out where's Gayle King at? Where's Oprah on this? Because see, I'm tired of people
Man,
subjugating.
let me tell you this, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest, man. You don't know, you don't be really knowing what's going on in different situations. These folk dealing with some real shit. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with some real shit too, but they dealing with some mob shit. With these government, man. These folk killing folks, man. They destroying black people, man. They can't win if you don't say the government say this.
You and Papa Duck saying the same thing.
You can't fucking win. These folk probably scared because they can be touched. You know what I'm saying? They can be touched. They worth touching.
Yeah.
Look how they destroyed Bill Cosby, man. All them other white men did the same shit in
Come
verse that he was
on,
doing.
come on.
I'm just saying, these folks
I'm
don't
with
they
you.
know Trump will destroy their ass. Niggas talking about these niggas talking, them niggas scared to say something, man.
Now,
This man
Or
destroyed.
been
Jack, they
instructed to not say
they
nothing.
just put Charlemagne on. They just put Charlemagne on point. They just put Charlemagne on point. They put Jay-Z on point, and P Diddy today about withholding the vote against Joe Biden.
Yeah, I seen that.
But see,
Man,
this is my point. If all of them from the jump were supporting Trump when Trump first ran, and they got paper, and put Steve Harvey out there as well.
I hope they know what they doing, man. That's
But-
all I can say.
And that's my whole point. Jeff, I really don't think that they know what they're doing, so I'm going back to the first thing that you talked about on the 39th cast tonight. When are we gonna take care of our community first? That's what I'm talking about.
We got to start from ourselves, man.
I just,
Yeah.
We got to start from ourselves, and it ain't. I'm gonna tell you, it's a chain. This shit like a chain. Like let's just imagine this the chain right here. Exactly. The streets,
we might not.
the
but
streets,
Jeff,
drug dealers and murderers.
Explain this to me.
The-
We might
think
not
like this-
see. We might not see the change. It might be the change. I'm going back to what you said, Jeff, about God giving you your vision.
I'm
And
telling
he
you,
gave, and he gave you your date to do what you have to do. It might be for our children to see. It might not be for us to see.
I'm asking. You asking me how
It's a
how
chain,
do
it's
you
a
asking me
timeline.
you asking me how do
Yeah,
we
okay,
change?
Sam.
You asking me how do we clean the community up? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way I'm saying is this is a chain, like you said, a timeline.
Right.
Right here are people that stuck into what they think that they got to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about blinded by the stuff that they're giving us, distractions,
Okay, distraction. I like
Facebooks, drugs.
The immediate.
Do this right here.
Yeah.
This is what we call a real nigga. A real nigger is right here.
that. Right.
This is what that means right here. Being a real nigga
Right.
right here. This is what I'm talking about. Where we from?
Right.
Boom. You got the niggas that got 1 foot in there and 1 foot out of there. You got me?
Yes, sir.
And boom. You got the third column. The niggas that got 2 feet out of there.
Yeah,
Just
working.
getting out of there.
Job.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you got the last. Boom. This the fourth one. This the last chain link.
Link.
This is the city officials.
Woo! Please tell me.
Once all these folks grab arms together and connect, I swear to God, we're gonna change the community, bro. I swear to God, cause the nigga that
Power
made it out of
stripping,
here,
no
the
doubt.
third person that came out of here, he ain't make it out for nothing.
Hmm.
And he been here. He know what they fucking need.
Yeah.
He tied in with all these folks. He want to see these folks make it out like he did.
It's
You
like
need
that
your
power
ass to
strip.
help you though. You got to help me do this shit.
I ain't arguing with you.
Yeah,
man,
this is
Carl.
what this, and I ain't speaking just for me. Cause I'm gonna do what I need to do.
That's
God, I'm
right.
speaking for every motherfucking hood in America. That's what need to
Keep
be
birthing
done.
them type of dudes.
All these type of links got to be linked up
Yeah.
to help the community. Because for one, over here, they don't want to hear shit this nigga got to say over here with this suit on.
Nothing, 'cause
Boy,
he's
get the
on
fuck out
some
my
power.
face, boy.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck
Oh, yeah.
robbed your ass, boy.
Right.
Hit your ass across your head and take your shit.
Say fuck, nigga.
Yeah, that's what they gonna say.
I ain't never got
That's true.
along.
I'm not fucking lying.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
Because you moved out the hood, you think you better than us now.
That's
Exactly.
right. I ain't never got along. I always
Exactly.
back to school.
So let me go back to column 1 again. Boom. So let's jump back to 3. Boom. These niggas, the 2 feet out, they salute them. That's hope. They know it can be done because they remember when they was in here.
People
So
see
they got
that.
a certain respect for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boom. That make this nigga right here a little bit more accessible than
Than
me.
the rest of them.
I mean, not me, just
I
any
got
nigga.
his cell phone.
Any nigga.
Right.
But yeah, because they dealing. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga right here,
The
the
middleman.
motherfucker in, trust the nigga in the 3rd column, and he want to get to where he get to. But they got to know, they got to all come together on some kind of another kind of way to eat.
Sooner or later, bring
Yeah.
something to the table for everybody.
Exactly.
They
But
got to know we power
they got to
stricken
figure out a way
unless
to
that
do
happen.
it. But the nigga in the 3rd column gonna need to know how to fucking do it.
Jap, they say you
On how
gotta
to wait.
feed the wolf in order to keep the wolf from attacking.
But everybody, this nigga right here in the 4th column know he can help feed these wolves.
All right.
This nigga in the 3rd column know a way that he can help make sure the right motherfuckers get doing everybody doing what they supposed to be doing.
Alright,
This nigga here doing it too.
that's right.
And this nigga right here saying, damn, it's another way to eat. I ain't got to go kill Lil Ben. I ain't got to just wait on the 8 balls to come in.
So
I ain't got to wait on the
Jap,
heroin
you
to
take
come
either
in.
one of those links out.
It ain't gonna work.
That's
Ain't
right.
no work.
True.
I heard you.
And then I'm gonna tell you
That's your
something.
power.
I'm gonna go
That's
back.
your power.
I like that.
I'm gonna go back
That's
to
your
something what
power.
you said earlier too, AJ, when you was speaking about where these people at.
Right.
Now, this is just perspective, and look at it like this, because if we can look at it the way we want to, we got to see it from their perspective too.
Right.
When you doing shit real big, do you tell everybody?
That not.
So really, it's unfair to really say that until after we see really what the whole plan is. Because think about it, how many times you done something, even people say it all the time, do not speak your blessings before
The blessing.
you get the full revelation.
You ain't lying.
And you able to execute it. Because think about it, if I'm dealing with some snakes, you know I can't come back and be like, you know, nigga, goddamn job, nigga, them niggas up there talking about and they gonna kill the black.
And
No, I
snake
can't do
don't
that. I gotta act like I'm petting the snake.
I don't know nothing.
And then, but because you got to remember, in order to be in, somebody got to be in those rooms, and they gonna look like the sellout. But me just being a nigga with a little sense, I know all of them ain't sellouts. Now a few of them are,
Right.
but it's a few of them that's like, bro, I got to play the game in order to know.
If you ain't at the table, you
I
can't
ain't at
eat.
the table, so because they got to think niggas fought for niggas to be in politics, and now they in politics, and we call them all fuck niggas. That ain't fair.
Let me say one thing on
You
their
know what I'm
behalf.
saying? We got to look at the
One
perspective.
thing on politicians' behalf, I'm gonna say, because I know how niggas is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking down on the black hood right now. You know, it ain't just politicians, it's motherfucking anybody that's successful. They don't like dealing with niggas, man, because niggas don't motherfucking do right, man. And they always got an excuse for every motherfucking thing.
Oh.
They run off with any little thing, they don't see the bigger picture. They always play watching. Anybody got time for this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is it, play watch?
Yeah, don't nobody, nigga, if you doing a motherfucking
Yeah, sure
a
right.
sardine deal, a sardine plate, nigga, that's what you gonna eat, sardines, nigga. You not finna be watching me doing no steak plate label.
Want my shit.
And then when I get ready to eat, you want to lick at all them up, breathe, grease ass around my steak.
Man, sure
Nigga,
with the ice in the
you scoop. I scooped up 30 turds, nigga. You scooped up one and complained about it, nigga. You finna eat that motherfucking sardine, nigga. Can of sardines and crackers.
Been doing.
Exactly.
doing
And
That's
then
what
now,
you want.
now I'm wrong.
Right.
But you know something too. One
But that's
thing-
why they don't fuck with everybody.
And
One
then that's
thing-
when they
'Cause
play
don't
your
nobody
name.
fucking do right.
And that's when they play your name to be a hater instead of them just saying, no, I ain't get out there and do no steak work.
Let me tell you this: when I stop giving a fuck what people say about me,
Oh,
my
boy.
life got better. I don't give no fuck what you say.
Thank you.
You gonna talk? If I give you $100 every day, you still gonna complain.
Don't talk shit.
So goddamn it, I'm finna do what I need to do for best me and my kids, nigga, and my future, and do what God put on my heart to do, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't trying to harm me.
Job, I was just telling somebody today, my little brother actually, my youngest brother, we 22 years apart. I was telling him, I was like, man, one thing I learned about doing business with a lot of us have a problem with just being straightforward. Because they need the business so bad. Because a lot of niggas fucked up. But a lot of niggas good, but there's a lot of niggas fucked up. So when a nigga come with,
Especially right now with Corona.
let's just say, I'm gonna say a t-shirt order or some shit like that, some hoodie order. So boom, you say I need 100 of them. So they're like, look man, I'm gonna charge you $10 a shirt. All right, you know you ain't got the money to go get the product to do this shit, the ink and all that, because you ain't doing enough business to do it. So the best thing to say is, look, bro, I love to have your business, but look, that order gonna be $1,000. I'm gonna need $500 up front, and what I do
This
upon
man be-
completion, we can get the other $5. Most of them don't really know how to communicate that. So what they'll do, yeah, dogs, I can do them. I had them on 3 days, and then next thing you know, a month done passed. And then you
took on
call,
something you can't
the nigga won't answer the phone, then get mad when you
Your
talking
voicemail
shit.
packed.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then when you do finally talk, like Jab said, see what happened, man, the dog fuck around and ate the program. You know, and then my mom got worms. You know, the feet was in, they got all them excuses. And nigga like, bro, at the end of the day, if you'd have told me, look, man, look, I want your business, but that shit gonna be about a month because I got several orders in front of you. Are you willing to wait? If not, Willie can do it too. They don't want to lose the business, and instead of being straight up, you bullshit niggas to get the upfront money. Then you spend the money trying to catch up shit you was fucked up on now. Now you can't even buy the supplies. So now, hey, Jeff, can you send me 200 more? Because, you know, I done ran into all that shit, and I ain't mad at them because I understand
Ready to
that
rob Peter pay Paul, no?
in order for me to run across them, it was meant for me to run across them. And the best thing I can do is tell you straight up, even if you get mad, we'll be cool later on.
But Benny,
Because you're
grandma
going to
was
realize
saying
they will
best
tell
sense
you the
is
truth.
bought- Best sense is bought sense.
Best sense is bought.
So I still go back to what Jap and Sam was saying. The reason that our businesses, and I got to use this word, Benny, very strongly, Jap, Sam, longevity has its place. When you look outside these businesses, they got that word EST or ESB on them business. What does that stand for? Do y'all know? Established in what year? Them folks, Sam, we saw a man that lived up in Clanton. No, not Clanton.
Coleman.
Coleman. He got a donut shop. Been there for 81 years. And I don't know how many Sam linked up to say this at the same time we said that man, he want to go out of business. Cause ain't no way you got a business for 81 years in Coleman
You ready to
selling
sell?
donuts. And you just don't want to pass that down to your children.
What that sound like too was unfortunate with a lot. Well, I'm gonna speak on just blacks. When we get rich, we go to saying silly shit like, I ain't gonna make my children do what my grandma made me them do.
Well, come
So
on,
when they
man.
get grown, they don't teach them the business. So if you don't teach them the business, when you die and you got a $2 million policy and a few more thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands left in their
See the
account,
money.
they take that and be like, nigga, fuck the business, because they don't even know how to run it.
Benny, that's the black belt right today. Yeah, that's the black belt. I want you to touch on this, Sam. I need
Come
you
on
to
with
touch on the black belt right today has so much farmland down there that they sent all of those black farmers to Washington, D.C. to get money for those farms so they can recondition their farms. Well, who they pass them farms off to, Ben? They children. And what they children said, that's all right, instead of reconditioning, we'll sell it to the government. Now the government has bought half of our sale. So my thing is that going back to saying that we want black business, but we want black business, but I'm gonna go back to what Jap said, but do we want the hassle? Do we believe that the blessing is coming?
A lot of them don't.
Gotta take the good with the bad. That's the only thing you can do.
But Sam, I'm still
Cause-
asking the question.
cause, I
do
mean,
we
you know-
believe, Sam, faith, they said faith is the things that are not seen, but it's the essence of knowing that it's gonna happen. Do we really believe that?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't saying you gotta do business with the bag. Cause like Jab said, you gonna spend your money where the quality at.
That's right.
But if we expect to dominate that realm of doing things at some point in time, you gonna have to take the good with the bad. Cause everybody ain't gonna do good business. Everybody ain't gonna do bad business either, though.
Do you
You know
know
what I'm saying?
do you know who owns the rights? And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but do you know who owns all the rights to blue jean material in this country? They own the
Denim.
rights to it.
They don't.
Levi Strauss
Oh yeah?
To denim.
I didn't know
for
that.
denim.
I didn't know that.
They own all the rights to that. But who now? And that's what we have to go back to what we talked about earlier today. Who family got out there and farmed all that cotton? What race of people got out there and farmed all that cotton?
Well, you already know it.
Who wear more jeans than anybody? We do. We done bought every jean from Baby Fat to Levi's to
Caucasian West
Sean
Virginia,
John
too.
and everything. But I'm saying, I'm going back to what Jap said. When are we gonna get some residual from our hard work?
But
And so when people talk about reparations and stuff like that, y'all know we ain't gonna never get no reparations.
but this is the thing.
A stimulus check.
I'm gonna say this, and this one conversation I don't think a lot of people want to have is that the way blacks sell shit sometimes, and I had to come to terms with this. Sometimes we sell shit because we forced to.
FUBU.
Going like what Jap said,
FUBU
you don't
was
really,
forced to?
you don't really know. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You don't really know what a nigga experienced. Like for an example, with Bob Johnson with BET.
Right.
You got to remember, you got to fuck with the FCC. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck how much money you got.
You
So
gotta deal
what
with
if they charging Viacom? They just say $1 a month, but they charging Bob Johnson at $600 a month.
Markup, yeah.
Really trying to run them out of business. So when they was like, bro, we give you $3 billion, you
Gonna
probably
run
was
you
like,
out.
you know what? Man, go get my motherfucking $3 billion now. I'll buy some other shit because they can really force you out without saying in public they forcing you out. All the niggas see was a $3 billion deal.
What
But
the ceiling is. though.
but when you dealing with billions of dollars, like you said, you dealing with a whole different level of killers now.
Okay.
And you know it. And you got somebody that just show up and like, your name is Adolphus Johnson, you have a sister named Marilyn, you have a son named Willie,
They
and
ain't
you have
kinda
an
talking,
auntie. They letting you know off the top.
They gonna say you had a
it's
car
kinda-
wreck,
It's
Right.
kind of hard, cause think about
plane crash,
think about the
crash,
Constitution.
anything.
The
You
Constitution
know what I'm
tell
saying?
you in that whole that we 3/5 of a man. They never changed it.
No.
So when you go to thinking about when we get a certain level of rich and be like, I'm out, or get a certain to a point, I used to be like, damn, that's fucked up. But the older I
Might
got,
have
I'm
been the
like,
best option.
ain't no telling what position. Cause somebody tell you they gonna kill your family, you ain't studying the movement.
No.
You thinking about, damn, man, I can't let my children die, and then they done showed you proof that they'll do it.
Right.
It's kind of I think that's a heavy balance because one thing about black people, in order to change this shit for real, we gonna have to go to war. It was a war to put us in this shit.
Yeah, right.
You gotta think about it. It was a war to put us in here. Think about it. If Jap came, beat me, whooped me, stabbed me, put me in the cage, hung me and all that nigga ain't gonna let me vote to get this shit back.
No, 'cause
You
that's
know what I'm
not
saying? That
what he
nigga
wants
like,
to do.
he every time I talk shit, that nigga like, well shit, what up, man? You know, hey, Matt,
You power
doing this shit,
stricken, man.
hey,
And
you
I
know
ain't-
I'm with it.
and I ain't
And
got one.
I don't think a lot of us
But
are
I ain't-
willing to take that
And when I
sacrifice.
up on you, I don't have nothing. I got my
Yeah.
hands. And hand to a gunfight is what?
Dead.
law.
Because you see it now. Like when you think
Vietnam,
about
you knew you was
you
losing
think
going
about
in.
the person in power always gonna want more power. If I go in your pocket and take some money, every time I see you, I'm gonna want that money.
Every
So America
That's
been
why the
doing what it's been
coronavirus
doing
killed.
to
But go
us so
ahead, though.
long.
That's why the coronavirus going on though.
Oh yeah,
on,
they've been
come on,
they've been.
man.
they-
Go ahead,
it's
though.
like what people don't realize.
Talk that shit.
And the average person that really can look at it for what it is and not for what they want it to be, America do what they do to black people because it's law. They're legally allowed to
made
do
it
that.
law.
Now, you, of course, you ain't saying all other races are fucked up, but there's a lot of them that's in that position that use that shit to their advantage, like that silly ass white woman. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. What
he's
if
African
camera?
American.
What if
Specifically
camera-
said African American
That
man.
was-
What if camera phones didn't exist? What would have happened?
He'd have been dead.
Right.
He'd have been
His
dead.
face would have looked like I-20, man.
Exactly.
And
And
we
that's why
know
we
it.
trying to
They
kill black
kill him
people,
out there.
man.
That shit
All
real.
this- Use social media for your positive. Don't make it feel downfall.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill yourself and go to jail for it.
You that camera
They
phone,
put it out there
something
for us
that
to
makes
do
sense.
that. Use it to make money. Use it to start a business. You know what I'm saying? Use it to do something positive. That's all I'm saying.
That's real.
For real, man.
Now I know we sat here and we done turned into the March on Washington 2020. But what I want to ask
You're
you
bound to
about,
come to it.
I mean, of course, and I definitely enjoy it.
Yeah.
But
That's what
I
it's
didn't,
about.
I didn't get a chance to make a movie premiere because I had a date myself that night, and I'm talking about Snakes in the Hood.
Yes, sir.
Now, of course,
All the link up,
we're
all the tie
we're
in.
gonna link over. Now, of course, we're gonna come back and politicize you Negroes in just a moment. But right now, I want to hear about Snakes in the Hood. You know, because one thing about it, I find it amazing when people write stuff, produce it, because I write and produce shit myself, and I know it started with a thought, and to see that shit entertaining, that shit is fascinating to me. Snakes in the Hood, where that come from? What about it?
Man, I'm gonna see where it started from. I'm gonna go
Premiere was
I'm gonna go
live,
to
by
the
the way.
beginning.
I'm talking about
I'm gonna go
series.
all the way to the beginning. Let me see.
Alabama Theater, real
Good.
nice, 2 shows.
It was some years. It was some years. I was like ready to do something with the entertainment. I wanted to rap. I made a couple of CDs too, but I was like, nah, you too old for this.
Don't
rap.
call.
You too old for this rap shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna. There's too many. Everybody rapping. You need to feed them, give them something else. You know what I'm saying? You standing in the front door. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna sneak around to the back door. Well, okay, then we'll just motherfucking sneak around the back door, get the movie, and put the music through the motherfucking movie, soundtrack, and we still getting it.
Okay.
So I said, hey, you gotta think, man. It's too many
Ice
people.
Cube.
Yeah, you too many motherfuckers doing this shit. You gotta do it another kind of way. So I was just like, shit, write a movie. And I was inspired by Webby and Boosie and them, the ghetto stories.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need to write me a
Good
goddamn
classic.
movie. You know, sitting in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Looking at that shit, like, damn, I need to write me a motherfucking movie. So I just did that shit. I took
Did
out
a
a lot
hell
of
of
life
job,
stories. Did a lot of life stories. Everything. Thank you, bro. Everything was real. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I
on
twisted
YouTube,
it.
by the way, right?
Mm-hmm. Got half a million views.
Snakes in the Hood.
Snakes in the
With
Hood.
no
Check it out.
promo. Snakes in the Hood, the movie at YouTube. Like I was incarcerated in the county for. I was going to family court. Cussed the judge out real bad, man. Got 30 days. And I'm sitting up now. I'm thinking I'm finna go home, right?
Well, that's hard, though,
How
boy.
you felt about them curse words you was using?
Man, I swear to God, I feel so bad right now. Knowing the person who I am now, the devil was in me, bro. I told this lady, like, I'm so sorry, man. But I told this lady everything bad you can never tell a woman. From her stuff stink to all kind of stuff. Like it ain't
That what got them 30 days. You say them yams
I'm thinking,
stink.
but
You say
look.
them yams stink. That what got you them 30
To a
days.
judge in front of an audience?
Woo! And then it might have been, she didn't want to get up and walk.
she needs some
Make
dick,
it out that
bitch.
bitch in 30.
You don't run your house, bitch. You presidents, all kind of stuff, shit.
Oh, yeah.
This shit was so stupid, man.
Yeah.
Like I went, but she was fucking with me though. I ain't do nothing but yarn. This whole like, oh, you in contempt. I'm like, bitch, I ain't even do nothing. I just went off now. But that was the best 30 days of my life. That's when I changed. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm on the phone with my assistant. I'm like, yeah. I'm in the sheriff call. Like, yeah, make my bond. I'm in family court. Yeah. Let me know how much you need. I give you the money back. The sheriff like, you got 30 days. You ain't got no bond. I'm like, let me call you right back. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you just say? He said, oh yeah, you finna be sitting for 30 days. I'm like, hold up,
Fuck
30
you,
days?
contempt.
I ain't ready to be sitting for no 30 days. I got shit I need to be doing.
That was
Like,
Sandra Storm.
so boom, it saved my life.
that's a
I had a
long
lot of
time.
now I'm in there. All right, I'm in there for contempt. On the 7th floor, the drug floor. I'm in here with folks facing all kind of fucking time. Man. I ain't on no drugs, on no juice. I ain't smoking no kush. I ain't drinking no Tussle Necks.
No.
I'm gonna be sober, looking at these niggas like, damn, they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm in this hole. Like,
If you'd been high,
Oh,
you
for
could
real.
look at they could have been cartoon characters.
you know how niggas go up under the stairs and pray every day?
Right. That's you.
God, please let me quit selling drugs. Please, when I get out of here, every day they laughing like a motherfucker. Like he gonna say the same thing. Watch this. You know, people not being funny, but they know I say the same. I spoke into existence.
right.
But them 30 days I was in there, that's when I wrote Snakes in the Hood. And niggas were there, like giving me items, man. Man, let me read the script, man. Where you at now? How many more pages you wrote? I knew then I had something.
That's right.
I said, I got something. These
Interest.
niggas paying me to read this shit.
Yeah.
They fighting over, mad, trying to run. It's my turn to read. Like,
Oh, yeah, you
them niggas,
snap.
yeah, I knew then I was like, oh yeah, this shit real. And I got out and you know what I'm saying? I put God first, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be a vessel because he take all credit. And I did what he wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? And we took us 1 year. It took us a whole year to shoot that shit, man.
That's
We didn't know what we was doing.
Now, speaking on what you saying, you know, I know you know a little bit about my background. I do stand-up comedy, write
Oh, yeah.
sketch
Oh,
comedy,
yeah.
fuck with the radio,
Long track record.
fuck with all that. But I would love to shoot a fire-ass independent movie, and y'all hear me say this on camera, with you, the legendary Jap Jones, and Sonny Black with Rock House Records. Because he been talking to me about In the Wee Wee for a while, but it don't that I don't blow it off. I'm just one of them niggas when I get it on, I'm on it. You know what I'm
I'm ready.
saying? And right now I'm ready. And like I said, I think I got a little platform with V949. Shout out to you, Chris Coleman, Homie J, Drinking the Eyelash Diva. Yeah, got that going on now, and the other shit, goddamn.
Y'all get AJ put the braid back in for the movie.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get ready. Yeah, we're gonna get it started.
Sit in that door and get him yarned up.
Even if it ain't nobody to put them on, we're gonna have midnight.
Yarned up.
Then put the hat on, you know what I'm saying?
All mess.
But yeah, I want to work with these fellas on a lot of stuff. And anybody who know me for real, K1, cameraman I dealt with, I ain't gonna bullshit you. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I do make money. If I fuck you up, I'm dead, man. Then I have to move out of my beautiful home in East Lake Estates, right behind the Conoco. And I don't want to do that. So I try to do folks right. But I definitely want to do a good independent comedy with you and Sonny Black. I think collectively between the soundtrack, the comedic touch, comedic appeal,
I'm with it, bro.
even with AJ, cause that nigga a comedian too. Don't let him fool you now.
Come on,
That
now,
nigga be, that
You know I
nigga,
know.
he'll snap on your ass smiling.
You think I don't know?
That nigga say like, Jeff Jones, you fucked up.
You think I don't know?
Like I got him there. But hey, so all that's gonna be in the movie. So hey, I'm committed right here on camera. Episode 39.
Yeah,
Day.
you gotta
I
be
know
done.
this
We gonna make it happen.
This
You know
all
what I'm
day,
saying?
man. This all.
We gonna
every
make it
day.
happen.
Man, bro, I'm with it, man.
We
I'm
gonna
with
make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with it, man. Like when we started the process, the first thing I did was I got the script that I wrote. I got it typed up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get research on it. You wanna write a script. If you wanna write a script, you need to get 3 storylines and make them 3 collide. You know what I'm saying? So as you going, you know, when I write my scripts, that's what I do. 3 storylines. Every time I add a character, I keep a sheet over here. I add that character. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? I just keep on going, and I just keep changing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. So once I got that right there put into a professional form, we start doing rehearsals. I do start rehearsing. Once I seen that, once they start getting comfortable and I believed them, that's when we cranked the cameras up.
So no co-writers, just you.
I wrote the whole movie.
The whole thing.
I directed.
Time,
I directed 50% of the movie. I had an assistant director, my boy Black Diamond, and Dietrich. Shouts out to them. Turner Films, they helped me do some directing.
Oh,
and
Turner Films.
Mrs. Montana, he
Okay.
helped direct stuff
What's
too.
up, man? Shout out to him.
So a lot of us put our talent into that together. You know what I'm saying?
Birmingham
Mac,
affiliate.
Which one?
The people you was just naming.
Well, they come from everywhere. We had
They from everywhere.
we had a casting call. Like they was doing so good. I was working so hard because it was so hard. But I worked like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went. People don't know how much I went through to shoot this movie. It wasn't easy at all, bro. Like nigga, you don't know how many emotions I done had fucking with this movie. Numerous of times, a whole year. I'm a solo type nigga. I don't fuck with too many people. But we got all these different personalities that I'm fucking with. You know what I'm saying?
job.
And we got all kinds. We got Migos, we got white people, we got everybody in the movie. We even got real police officers in the movie. So we dealing with all kinds of people. We had basically it was stressful. But knowing what I know now, I can shoot 1 to 4 months now, and it's already broke. We ain't talking about that yet.
And then, but peep this though. I can show you how to shoot that bitch in a month.
In a month,
I bullshit you not. That's why I said it was Sonny Black too, because we've been talking. But now I believe
we're
everybody.
rehearsing and everything.
Yes. The best movie scripts that I learned is when them hoes right on point. Because you can do all the editing that you want. But the natural shit.
How long would it take you to shoot it? Like the new movie, it's called Skrilla. It's a webisode series. I already wrote the pilot. It's 22 minutes long.
If the script already together, my nigga, in 30 days we'll have that bitch done, edited and all. I bullshit you not. I ain't gonna bullshit. We on live. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
You gonna wear K1 out.
Hey, but
K1 red over there.
But see, but K1, one thing I can say between K1 and several other cameramen, because I done developed a relationship over the years, and I know who to call. We're gonna get it done. I know who called me like, that nigga gonna take about 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and
So you ready to start shooting? When you ready to start shooting? Cause you know I got a whole cast already ready for Skrilla. Shouts out to all the whole cast. Too many of y'all to name, man. Y'all know who all got to We did the Alabama theater casting call for it. Skrilla is about me and another guy. You know what I'm saying? We cousins. You know what I'm saying? And what's gonna happen is we gonna do a crime together. I'm gonna get caught. He gonna get away. And I'm gonna get caught so he can get away. Cause one of us had to go.
yeah.
So when I get out 25 years later, he the man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga the man. And now I'm getting out. Now I'm trying to get him out the game. But shit so fucked up. He give me half of everything and like, bro, I'm giving you 1 year and I quit. Help me get all we can get out that people owe us.
One foot in, one
Get
foot
this
out.
shit out and we boom. And then that's when it started from there. Like I say, the first pilot I already wrote. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with that one before we start doing Snakes in the Hood too, because this one gonna, like, you know what happened with Snakes in the Hood, like down there everybody dead for real, you know what I'm saying? Locked up, you know, the shit is crazy, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You mean
What is your
hold on. You mean the people that was actually in the movie, bro?
Yeah, one of the main artists, Bam Bam Carter,
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
you know, he died,
Okay.
he died similar to a scene in the movie.
Yeah.
And the news folk
I
came to my
remember
house asking me, goddamn, these folks, somebody, have I sacrificed this man?
Damn.
Like,
Damn.
did I write this shit? I'm like, no, I just was using lifetime stories
That's crazy, man.
about shit that I done been through, and that shit just so happened that this is the way he went. I said, this man believed in this shit. That was my partner. Now, hell no, I wouldn't do this shit for no fucking movie.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where do you think, and I need you to explain this to me, where do you think rap music is going? Where do you think
Glad you asked me that.
Where do you think the rap game is going? Where do you think the rap game is going for younger people in Birmingham who want to get involved in the music? Because I see so many young people say, man, I'm a rapper. Ooh, I want to rap.
I'm glad you told me that. I got a lot to say about that shit.
And to put that, sum it all together, I guess it's really a statement question. So where's rap music going? How do we get young people who really want to get involved, who are hungry in Birmingham? And how do people get in contact with you if they want to do that and if they're serious?
The only thing I can do for you right now is give you advice. Because right now I'm still trying to become, like, I'm doing a lot of things right now, but I'm doing that independently from my business that I do, that I work every day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks think that I'm just fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? But this money, this hard, I ain't got no budget. I'm doing all this shit from nothing. From grinding. You know what I'm saying? When I get enough money, then I will be able to put some money behind artists and help them, because I want to see them do it. And I want to actually show them that you don't have to live this shit that you rapping about.
Right.
Because these niggas that's successful don't live this shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of why I ain't been rapping. Because I'm not finna rap about blocks and shooting niggas and I don't live this shit no more. It's two violations with who I am today. For one, I always rapped about what I did. That's why everybody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that no more, so I can't rap about it no more.
That's right.
It ain't
And for
gonna be
two,
that.
I'm a good businessman. Now, I'm a businessman for right now. I know that people want to hear the dumb shit. And I ain't finna tell them no dumb shit. I ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? As a businessman, I know that if I got to rap about some bullshit that I don't do no more, that's what make you gonna buy it. So if I gotta do that, I don't want to do it. Now, I'm not saying I'm done with it, but once I do this other shit I'm doing, then a nigga probably reach back and help some niggas get on. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga can't do nothing without. I'm limited because I don't have no. Ain't nobody sign no big ass check. Jop Jones, here you go.
It's all time.
You know what I'm saying? God bless me with over $1 million worth of property estate. You know what I'm saying? And that shit could take time and money to run. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That shit is a job, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a job. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, Job. And them niggas be around talking about light skinned niggas and shit. You see this shit?
You
You know what I'm saying? You see that motherfucking shit? Talk that shit again, nigga.
Hey,
Light
man,
skinned
we
niggas.
in style. We ain't going
side, west
Shoulda
side.
said those who know
light
you
skinned
super
niggas.
proud
unite,
of you.
nigga.
Exactly,
Goddamn.
because Sheena already know where we
Sheena.
come from, and that's another reason why I be scared to say stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I be scared to say stuff to certain people because y'all just don't know the shit I had to go with because of the position that I got. Like, I get into it with niggas for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that shit to take away my energy. All day my job is dealing with stress. I'm dealing with clients on construction work that I got to listen to their problems and make sure their problems straight. I'm dealing with my tenants. You know what I'm saying? I love my tenants, but they keep me fucking busy. You know what I'm saying? Plus all the other shit. So I'm dealing with stress. I don't got no room for nothing else.
To whom much is given,
I don't got no room for
much is
it.
required.
That's all I'm saying,
That's a
man.
sad reality, my nigga. There's nowhere around it either.
And they don't understand, and niggas just ain't got time to tell them, you know what I'm saying? Just motherfucker, you'll just keep living and keep trucking, you'll see, you'll understand later. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, you can do anything, you put your mind to it, bro.
Rashanique said you drinking wine in the car now?
I ain't pulled a carton up downtown.
I don't know how she said it. She peeped game some kind.
She saw Bennie.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, but it's good.
Rashanique, you got a good hour.
It got me tipsy too.
Hey, that shit jumping on.
But yeah, man, I just
So,
encourage everybody, man.
But my thing is, Jack, the question that you didn't answer for me.
I'm sorry?
Is that where are our children in the rap game? And why? And this,
Thank you.
This is the thing that I want to know, Jack. Why is Atlanta And I don't get upset about Atlanta because I think Atlanta is the metropolis for blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go to Atlanta, you gon' I know I have. You gonna ride up on Juvie at any time.
Black business after black business.
You can ride up on T.I. at any time.
This is what I tell you. I'm glad you brought it back.
right.
As an artist, this is what I would recommend. First, you got to understand that's what I got thrown off talking about the other businesses.
Right.
See, they make money now.
Right.
That's why I'm doing that shit now. I'm gonna get to that rap shit later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to that shit later. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is, you got the motherfucking. Hold on, this wine getting to me. Yeah, take it as a business.
Goddamn wine.
If you ain't taking this like a business, you wasting your time. I swear to God, you're not gonna make it if you ain't treating it like a business. When I say a business, I'm talking about LLC, filing taxes, getting paid, keeping
Yeah,
tracks of
most of
sales.
these young people don't know how to take it. They go
Inbox me, Jap Jones.
And that's what I asked
Facebook.
you.
You right. I appreciate you, bro. This wine got me. I'm glad you ain't drinking.
No,
I should have got a water like
got
this.
some water. No, I don't drink beer anyway.
But yeah,
Send
make
me the link,
sure
baby.
you Jap Jones Facebook. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind helping people, man. That's one of my callings. And another thing, like I say, treat it like a business. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, a lot of people want to be their own CEO. I'm the CEO. If you know that you're not a business-oriented person, man, sign with somebody who's serious that can do it. Don't worry about it if you broke the shit. I don't care if I got to be I don't care how we get to eat the fucking Reese's. Eat the Reese's. You know what I'm saying? As long as you eat the Reese's, play your part. You know, a lot of folks, I want to say, they want to do everything like they saw the other person do. Master P, I did it this way, independent, nigga.
Role player get ring too, bro.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, just
I
play your
understand
position.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Play your position. Look, if it worked for you, if it makes sense, if it's making money, like a lot of folks, like a lot of rappers, I think they're wasting time. This is what. All right, let's say I'm an investor. This one answer your question. I know what you're trying to get at.
Okay.
I'm the nigga with $1 million. I'm the nigga with 10 million right now in the bank. I done blew up. I done blew up. I got 10 million. I'm ready to invest. Boom. This is who I would want to deal with in Birmingham. First, this is the first person I want to put some money behind. First, I want to see that you ready to work.
Ready to work.
That's the
Hard.
first thing I want to see. I want to see good product, and I want to see consistency.
Okay.
And I want, as long as you ain't toxic, you serious about your shit. That's who I invest behind. And the only way that you can get serious about your shit if you push yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
True.
invest behind yourself, man. But be smart enough to know to do something that's gonna make money now, because that's an investment. It's not gonna make no money right now. You know what I'm saying? So get you a day job, whatever you're doing. Get your own business, and whatever you need to do that you think you can handle. Get that going first. When you get that going, then you can focus on investing behind your career. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to do your all if you ain't stable with a foundation.
Right.
You living with a bitch, and this bitch get mad every time she get mad,
Good job.
then you can't write.
Right.
Cause y'all into it, she got attitude, so now your energy threw off. So get yourself together first.
Fuck up your
Get
whole
your
world.
house, get yourself situated, get your foundation secured. Then invest behind the music. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do it like that, it ain't gonna work. And invest behind the music, you gotta do something that others ain't doing. And if your shit don't sound good, get the best sound. You know what I'm saying? Get the best sound. Deal with people that bring good energy, and just get you a marketing strategy and do that shit, and you'll make it. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself. That's what I believe in. Don't think that you got to kill niggas and sell dope
To write your music.
to get on. You don't have to do that. All you gotta do is conduct good business. It's all you got. It's a business. That shit sound good. I listen to this stuff now. You know what I'm saying? I listen to this young stuff, man. Lil Baby, man. I like Lil Baby and Baby them. I listen to it, but I'm not finna fuck around and put up and pop a nigga cause they saying it. They ain't doing it.
That's right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So how do you feel about guys like Tekashi 6ix9ine, and when these guys get out? This the misguided part to me
Mhm.
of the rap game, and I don't know. And I don't profess to know the rap game, but I've been around a lot of rappers. But this is my thing. Why tell on folks after you done got in trouble?
For one, he wasn't a real gangster for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I like
saying? He
that.
went from the streets for real.
Right.
And he was playing. He didn't know what the fuck he got into.
Right.
And when he got his ass busted, shit, the real him came out. That's what happened.
Like
you know what I'm
I
saying?
always said,
But get what? If he get out right now and get back on, everybody still be up under him.
Ain't that well?
Just cause he got the check.
Yeah.
If don't nobody kill him because he told on
Yeah,
somebody.
but that's what he just did.
Yeah,
put
he
out
might
that
he
movie-
might get killed. I don't
the
know.
movie
But
song.
I just know
That's
long as
exactly
you
what
got
happened.
some money, man, people will come around your ass.
Yeah, right.
Don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what's
You'll
happening.
find
Real
a
life
friend.
friend. Find somebody.
Whatever they call
Say,
friend.
can you buy a friend?
Hell
Nah,
no, you can't buy no
Nah.
friend. If a nigga come around you cause
No,
you
I'm
got
just-
that
you ain't
shit,
got that much
Get away
money.
from-
No, I'm going back to that's what if people come
Yeah.
around you after they know that you snitched and talked about people and told lies on folks. Now after you get out of prison, now people start coming around you. That's bought friendship. I don't
Yeah.
believe. I don't think that a person can really be your friend to me.
Yeah.
Cause I don't hang with nobody. But if I did have some friends, I would love to have some friends. But the people that come around you, they decide, to me, almost your destiny when it comes to your business. When you start letting folks in the door, they say you have to invite the vampire in.
Right.
So I think that when you invite these people in, and I'm gonna go back to your point, Jack, when they drain your energy, you need to let them people go.
Mm-hmm. And as long as you let them drain you, the longer you're gonna be stuck. You ain't gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So you hinder how long you suffer. That's what I realized. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you tolerate this shit, you shouldn't complain. Just sit there and take it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I heard a nigga say a dog sitting on a nail. Dog sitting there hiding like a motherfucker. What's wrong with the dog? He's sitting on a nail.
On the
Well,
nail,
why don't you lift him up and move away from up under? The
Stop
owner's
off.
like, nah, he'll get up when this motherfucking when it hurt
He
long
get
enough.
tired.
He'll get up. So basically, however long that shit hurt
Gangrene
you, that's how
in
long
his
you're
ass.
gonna suffer. You know what I'm saying? That basically
true.
goes to what's in the Bible, not having a plan. You know what I'm saying? God said the man with no plan will perish, right?
Right.
So if you don't have a plan, you're gonna suffer.
You know, so
Exactly. So the longer you don't have a plan, what you gonna do? The longer you're gonna be
you're gonna
suffering.
suffer. Sooner or
Yeah.
later, you're gonna have to get up and make the plan.
Exactly. And if you don't get the plan first, you're gonna keep suffering. Because God already said
Do
that.
you need people around you, Jack? And well, this is to the whole panel. I'm gonna ask all y'all this one question: do you need people around you to work your plan? Do you need them? Wait, Jack. Do you need them right now, or will you need them later on in order for the plan to work? And to go back to what Bennie said about people seeing the plan work over time. And Jack, you put it in those 4 link chains.
Exactly.
The first link has to look at the end link because without either piece, if you take one piece of that link out,
This ain't gonna work.
it ain't
It
gonna
ain't
work.
no turn no more.
It ain't gonna work, man. That's the
So
only way.
answer that question from Jeff. Do you need people to make your plan work?
Man, look, the way that the plans that I have, all the many plans that I have, I need 5 of every fucking body. I need 5 electricians. I need 5 roofers. I need 5 lawyers. I need 5 every motherfucking thing.
Right.
Cause my mind, goddamn, my nigga, I ain't in no box.
Right.
And I'm trying. That's another one of my callings. Children, giving back to the community, and teaching people how to multitask and not be in no box. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of people that's in boxes. And you know what? First thing I see when I look at their face, I don't look down and judge them. I look at me. Like, damn, I remember I was goddamn. Damn, I remember I was just like this.
They got to catch
crazy
up.
ass little
They got
dumb
to catch
nigga.
up, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't have nobody to tell me though. Let me say this nigga like he might not make it like I made it. I'm just a lucky motherfucker. So let me try to help this motherfucker. That's all I can do with my fucking time, man. I ain't got nothing else to do.
That's all it takes.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
That's all
nothing
it takes.
else to do, man. Like every weekend, man, my
But that go back to the guys
kids
that work
help.
with you.
I need help.
A young man told us the other day he was getting his haircut. He do hanging TVs. He said, "You know what I did today?" He told me, Sam and Bennie. He said, "You know what I did today?" We said, "No." He said, "I bought all my workers some shoes."
Some boots, yeah.
He said he bought all of them boots. I said, "Yeah, you bought them boots because see, when you buy your people, when you help subsidize a thing that I can't do, then it brings me closer to you to say, hey man, because a lot of people don't like saying thank you because saying thank you puts them beneath the person that he couldn't do.
If you
or
think
she
like
couldn't
that,
do.
something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But
In
I'm
bad shape
saying,
anyway.
and I'm not saying that it's something wrong with them, but I'm going back to what we talked about at the very outset as well too, Sam, and Sleep put this on today. Our house is dysfunctional. The black man to be the head of the household with a black female that's out of control, the house is out of order. And if we don't teach our children real soon how to say thank you, yes sir, and go back to what grandma said, if you don't say thank you, no, so I'm beating your ass.
That's what I do.
Cause these children don't get no ass whoopings now.
That's right.
You gotta
Respect goes a
you
long
gotta
way.
teach them right.
That's
And
right.
that's the key, man, is teaching. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, when I have my kids, man, I teach
Train
them.
a child up when they young, so when
Yeah.
they get old, it won't depart from them.
Exactly. Cause if I'd had some guys when I was young, I would listen too. You know what I'm saying? My oldest son, 14, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm proud of him. You know, now 14, he was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing right there. Let me know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Thinking in a whole different way.
You never know when you never know when God gonna say it's time for you to come home.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I can do is just try to do all I can do in that day and that time. Teach them, spend as much time as you
Pour
can
into
on the
'em.
weekend and teach as much as you can. Cause they gonna be you. So when I leave, they gonna still be here. I'm still gonna be here through them. You know what I'm saying? And trying to help do all that you can. That's all you can do for real. If you ain't doing that, you wasting time. You in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like you in the way. I ain't judging, but I don't have time to be. You know, I know some of the people. I don't have time to be dealing with people that ain't trying to do something that ain't been done. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just trying to do something. I'm trying to do something that ain't been done.
Right.
Why is Alabama like that as a whole state? Not just Birmingham, where we're from, but why is Alabama as a whole state, Jack, from your perspective as a mover, as a producer and a rapper, why are we like that, and why hasn't nobody brought Alabama's dark side out to the light?
Man, everything banks on timing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right now I think the timing is real soon. You know what I'm saying? It was finna jump off before. I know I'm gonna play a part of God's will. You know what I'm saying? It was finna jump off for the coronavirus. So I guess after all this shit here, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's gonna happen when God ready for it to happen.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
yeah.
lifted.
So that's all I can say, man. Cause timing is everything. Cause I've been trying to come up since I was young, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually just not getting. I can say I'm stable. You know what I'm saying? Stable. You know what I'm saying? And if I would've got stable back then, it wasn't time for it. Because if I would've got all that money then, I wouldn't be here right now probably. Probably be dead or locked up.
Would
So
made
you know,
every
God,
choice.
God ain't gonna give them blessings like that until you can handle it.
But you know too, Jack and Dolphin, man, Sam, everybody who listening, one thing I learned, man, about this life is it's funny when you start to understand it for real.
Oh yeah.
Because when you think about it, to defeat the person who's your enemy,
Right.
once that nigga know you ready to fight,
Come on.
he throwing everything that they
Cause
built and
he
created
knows
at
you
you.
dead.
Yeah.
He knows you gonna fight to the end.
Exactly, which means that, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be perpetual. It's gonna be one of those things that, like Dolphin said, we may not see that shit in our lifetime. I think we're gonna see a whole bunch in our lifetime, but I think that it's gonna take a couple generations to get it back right because it's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? And changing mindsets is like, shit, nigga trying to pull a dog by his motherfucking back feet
And we doing
and make him walk.
And
It
we
ain't
doing
happening.
real good, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We doing real good right now, and that's why I think that they using this coronavirus to bring us down.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They using that to. They already billionaires, but they trying to become trillionaires and set their children up too.
Come on.
So, cause they know, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
A lot of
They
business
know
suffer.
that we taking over. We learning the game.
That's
of
right.
We
business
buying community.
Mhm.
We doing all this shit here. We
And
making
we
it happen.
dating white women.
Exactly. So guess what? And they children stealing their shit and bringing it and selling it to us. And they women coming up dead in our communities because they ODing over with. We
That's
giving
right.
them the shit that they giving us.
What they
We giving to
raised.
them.
That's right.
So get what?
Come on.
So get what they trying to do.
What?
They don't want to be like, damn, I don't want to fuck around and die, and then our children get all this shit, and then the
That's
white
right.
man, we're gonna be their slave. Cause I used to walk in stores,
And
and
then
they
you
used to
bring
say,
a-
"Ooh,
she
there go
bring-
that black man coming
she
in."
bring a black
They don't
man
say
in
that
my
shit
house.
now. When you walk in them stores now, who they looking for? Ooh, they got that white boy again. He trying to steal.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? They see that they losing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about these racist motherfuckers.
That's right.
And they scared that they
But the
scared that.
racist white man, his most valuable prize is his daughter.
Exactly. So he trying to protect them by using this coronavirus shit, bro.
Yeah.
Cause guess who got all the money?
Whoa.
They grocery stores and them.
Right.
Doing the whole
I
shit.
really know.
Doing the
Husbands
whole
of
shit.
Walmart.
Then they told these folks to lie about the numbers.
Come on.
And then they lying, just put the
Change the
Something
coronavirus.
else.
So they just, the government ain't gonna tell you everything.
Change
That's
the
just
numbers.
one of the reasons is to get them richer.
That's
And then
right.
they want to slam the China name, cause China, they fix everything.
That's right.
China fix everything. So boom. So let's kill these motherfucking Chinas Let's kill it. Let's turn everybody against them and make this money come to the fucking America. Make America great again. And then these motherfucking niggas, let's distract them. Let's stimulus pack them and give them this Facebook.
Yes.
They gonna keep killing each other.
So we
They
can
gonna
get
keep
me-
on laughing and
so we
they
can
gonna
get
talk
me
about it
back-
for a minute.
So we can get me back in office.
Yeah, they gonna talk about keep choking their ass and killing them when they die.
Right.
And guess what? They gonna talk about it for a minute on Facebook and they gonna quit. And they gonna still be killing each other. They gonna get distracted. We gonna keep lowering their number and we gonna keep getting rich. And our kids gonna take control when our old ass die. Cause we down there dead anyway.
Money.
And guess what? And all these coons walking around this bitch, vouching for us, they stupid as hell. They just know we'll kill they motherfucking ass. They say something. You know what I'm saying? They know we're gonna slaughter their ass like we did Bill Cosby. We're gonna break your ass down. We're gonna target your ass. Cause we got the government power on our side.
Gotta figure out
We the
something
highest
to do.
motherfuckers.
That's right.
But you know,
They
that-
think we hiding. They think they hiding God.
So do.
But
They
that's
want
the-
they want to fight him.
But that's the worst part about that shit,
won't
though,
fight
is
you.
that the people who sell out to them, you gonna get slaughtered either or.
Either or.
It's either
So
okay.
don't
So you
do
want it
it.
this week or next week?
The
Cause
Puff
you know
Daddies,
too much.
The Jay-Z's, the Charlamagne, the gods, all of them. And like you said, Benny, but Benny is so reluctant. It is so reluctant that we
He
got
distracting them, bro.
we got this is
Bread.
really
Yeah.
is really from the bottom. We got a guy on today, a special guest on today that's giving it to us from the bottom. But I'm still asking everybody on the panel, how do we look at this? It's from the bottom, and we know it's from the bottom because everybody in here, everybody in this room can eat some peanut butter and jelly. Everybody in this room can eat some bologna
Came
on
from
white
that.
bread without mayonnaise and lettuce and tomato. But the lettuce and tomato, people don't understand this, Ben. The lettuce and tomato of any sandwich, that's the add-on. But if you ain't got nothing but just the meat and bread, how you feel then? In London, England, when you put a piece of cheese, when you go to McDonald's, you order a Big Mac. Not a Big Mac, but a quarter pounder. When you order a quarter pounder and you say add cheese, they say that's a quarter pounder Royale.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's a quarter pounder Royale. So my
That's
point
in
is-
England, huh?
that's, yeah, so I'm asking, when are we gonna when are we gonna go back to eating just regular stuff? And it's like, Rashanique just said, oh, Benny, you drinking wine out the box.
He's talking about Bishop Jones here.
Yeah, that's me. I drunk it up too.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm feeling good as hell
He
too.
right.
And you,
Hey,
I need another one.
but wait,
We got
and that's my
another
whole
mess
point,
up.
Jack. Jack, you were supposed to feel good. What is wrong with us? That's my point, Jack. What's wrong with us feeling good? What is wrong with us, Sam, being able to go to the bank and get $100,000?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's how it's
Doing what
supposed to
we
be.
wanna do.
That's how it's supposed to be. But I know one thing that everybody ain't supposed to be. Everybody ain't meant to have.
Nah.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you only can get whatever you you only can get what your
When they say
mind.
the poor will be with you always. Jack, it's not for you to be poor in a land.
This nigga fill me up.
Yeah.
He crazy. He crazy.
Jack,
Back
you
on
heard me?
well.
But say it again. My
It's
bad,
not-
AJ.
it's- and I think we take that out of context when we're reading the Bible, because everybody
Give it to
said-
me again.
The Bible said, the Bible ain't never opened its mouth.
Give
The
it
Bible
to
says,
me
study
again.
to show thyself approved. When you said that being rich ain't for everybody. Now, all I'm saying is, Jack, what do you call? See, it's a difference in a person who had money, Jack. See, now watch this. I'm finna hit you with something. You had money before you went to prison. All right, now, Jack, you had a certain amount of money that was still left for your children. Whoever had the money came into wealth or into a dynasty from your wrong or your right. We don't judge that.
From what you built.
But we're gonna say this right here. If iron sharpens iron, and you take a piece of iron and sharpen that piece of iron, which piece is the sharpest?
Both of them motherfuckers sharp.
Both of them are sharp.
I hear what you're saying. I'm trying to make sure I understand what the question you want.
What I'm saying is, Jack,
Just dumb it down a little bit for
how do
me.
we say that we're not rich when we are rich? All right, my thing is,
First of all, you got to be rich in spirit.
boy,
right.
If you ain't rich in spirit, you ain't gonna never get rich financially.
Oprah Winfrey passed out 100 cars at her show, but she got all of them from Ford. Now I'm going back to what Bennie said. How many of those people still have those cars today when you said that most of the people are dead from the Snakes, the movie Snakes in the Hood? Snakes in the Hood. You said one guy died just like it was written in the movie, in the script. So my thing is that when we look at everything that we've gone through, and to go back to what Tony said about I can go to my own transmission person. I can go to something that you said that we definitely need in this town.
Yeah, spend money with each other.
We need a grocery store
Yeah.
in this town that is dedicated to black
That's
people.
right.
We need a bank
That's
that's
right.
dedicated to black people. We need real estate companies that are dedicated to helping black men and women who have bad credit.
That's right.
Just because I got bad credit don't mean I don't pay.
And you ain't no bad person.
Let me tell you one thing I learned from what you're saying. It's so many different things that's needed in the community, and so many different ways
In order to make the community grow.
that you can do it. Yeah, it's so many ways. That means it's gonna take many of us to hit so many
It's gonna take that
points.
village.
You know what I'm saying?
And that link.
Because 2-3 hustles, man, that'll tie one man down when there's 1,000 of them.
That's right.
So that means we need more people to step up
Somebody that needs some responsibility.
and understand that the only reason why you still here is the grace of God. You need to be doing more. So that's why it's still gonna take back to these chains. It all fall back to these 4 chains. 2 feet, 1 feet in, 1 feet out, 2 feet out, city officials and etc. Because it's gonna take more than just city officials too, because they got to pull their chain.
They need help too.
But they the ones that's pulling. You know,
They was out there.
they can touch stuff that we can't touch.
They was out there at Legion Field today with all them NFL football players, and it made me feel so good because I worked at Legion Field. But to see those Alabama football players, along with the Auburn football players, and all those cats who made money, they gave 3 boxes to every car they pulled up. Over 10,000 boxes of fresh vegetables.
I seen that.
And everything.
Yeah, and
Over
speaking
10,000.
And guess what?
That
And
gentleman,
that's the 2 feet out chain. Those guys are in the 2 feet out chain. You know what I'm saying? And they doing what they supposed to be doing. They hooked up with the city officials,
Link.
and boom, they hooked up with people in the streets, and they fed them people down with it. And that's what them people down here eating.
And success.
Yeah.
They eating off of it.
It was
Yeah,
Jack.
I just put that just like you said. Yeah, we could do this if we wanted to.
And everybody come together.
Yeah.
Everybody got to work, because one man ain't gonna do it. He gonna get tired.
Yeah,
If
it's
this,
gonna get
if
frustrating.
this one the guy in the streets trying to do it, he probably end up killing some extra people because he's stressed out. You know what I'm saying? This guy with the 2 feet in,
I ain't laughing
1 feet
at
out.
the fact that
I
you
know,
saw
the
that
truth make you
motherfucker.
laugh or cry.
That's it.
Yeah.
Woo.
Because I made a mistake and laughed earlier when he
Well,
said the
that's
man
a blessing.
pissing. I feel bad about that.
Oh, Jab, look at it.
But I done seen niggas take their last piss. That what made me laugh, because
Jab, when that man
it was
when
real
that police
shit.
officer
I wasn't laughing like that.
Had
You know what I'm
his
saying?
neck, had his hand, foot on that man's neck.
That shit was fucked up.
The pee was running from up under the car.
I ain't noticed that.
Right down the
And when you said it earlier, I made a mistake and had
I
guilt
ain't-
by
I ain't
mistake.
even watching it.
Yeah, I did by mistake. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but I ain't mean no harm. God know I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't pay that no attention. You know what I'm saying? And it come from being used to being ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
And the word ignorant don't mean dumb, Jab. Ignorant means not to know.
Naive.
Lack of.
Naive.
Or not.
And that's not, and I am what I am, but you can judge me how you want to. God know what happened.
That's right.
Cause God know once I seen that moment I seen that man out there and it popped out his motherfucking head,
Yeah.
that I had a motherfucking frog in my motherfucking stomach
Yes,
ever
sir.
since. I had to lay down, I had to take a
Yes, sir.
Tylenol PM to go to sleep.
Yes, sir.
Made a big long
But
Facebook
see,
status
Jab,
about
this-
that shit,
this
'cause I was
my
pissed
point.
off about
For
it.
all them people who
Tough.
out there witnessing that. And see, this is why I talked to Sam about today, about having a heart of a lion. And they were talking about hate. But see, there are guys who had tribes in Africa that sent their children out to bring back the lion's head in order to show their manhood. I'm telling you, Jack, it was 2 black dudes standing right there. Man, them 2 little police officers got beat down.
You
Or
right?
at least
But that's
broke up
the
from
thing
it.
though. Don't
At
nobody,
least.
you know, if it ain't your children, man, you nobody give a damn.
Jack, I've said that 1,000
Until it
times.
happened to them.
Yeah.
It's a movie that everybody need to watch. And I done told Sam, Bennie, I done told Corey about it. It's The Next of Kin. It's called The Next of Kin. Patrick Swayze. They killed Patrick Swayze's brother. He was a police officer. Crooked cops killed him. Yeah, they brought folks from
It's on Netflix.
Going to his funeral, going to his funeral.
Next to Ken.
They came from everywhere, all parts of the country, on a yellow school bus. and they told them New York police a new asshole.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm about to check that out, bro.
Yeah.
But people, and Jeff, you said it, but Bennie came through with it. It's gonna take sooner or later. And me and Sam talk about these people putting up these guns. It's gonna take sooner or later. You're gonna touch the wrong person's child.
So,
Yeah, it's coming.
You're gonna touch the wrong person's child, Jeff,
yeah,
and you're gonna trigger that giant to be awakened.
that's right.
This the thing that keeps
That's
me
right.
sane through all this, knowing that at the end of the day, God allow things for a reason.
Just as well.
And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so highly favored. You know what I'm saying? And once he spare you for so long, it make you not. You know it's sad, but you know that he's gonna. At the end of the day, they ain't got away with it. That's all I'm saying.
But Jeff, that was
They got to still
that was
answer to
pure
this.
evil.
They got to answer to him.
Everybody keeps saying that God allows certain things, and I'm not saying it.
Maybe it'll
that's
make us
not
come
true.
together. You know what I'm saying?
They've been killing. They killed Benita Carter, Mike Brown, the boy up there in New York. They killed this boy. They killed the girl. They killed the girl down there.
We don't like it,
Sandra Bland.
but guess what? Ain't nothing we can do about it.
Nothing.
What can we do about it?
Not that's not going to end in tragedy.
Besides teach our children, teach our children how to not to get caught up in that. What else can we do with it?
Okay, so why is all these police getting shot at now? And I'm glad you brought that up with the young people and the rap music. These children now aren't listening to new rap. They listening to Public Enemy, Fight for Power.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They listening to that other stuff.
I don't know, because if I was doing something illegal, which thank God I'm not. If I was doing something illegal, you know what I'm saying, I think I'd be very scared of the police. They'd be like one of the top of my
Stay far away from 'em.
enemies list.
All right, but-
Because of the way they're killing people
Right.
for nothing.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And
they
I know
got
if I'm doing
and
this,
they got the badge and the
if
law
I know if I'm
behind
doing this, I'm gonna be extra guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker trying to kill me. Because I am who we criticizing everybody to be.
Jap, I'm glad you brought it up. So, Jap, the other day, a police officer pulled me over. They pulled me over by Krispy Kreme. Guess what the police officer told me? I passed the white line. So that's officially saying that I ran the red light. I said, man, are you serious? I said, let me tell you what I do right now. I said, officer, I got my hand on this wheel. I said, I'm gonna take my hand off this wheel and I'm gonna call the mayor of the city.
He left you alone quick then. But see, everybody can't say that. Everybody don't know.
Exactly.
Everybody don't know to say that.
Yeah, or the protocol.
So that's why we got to teach them what to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen to anybody.
But Jab, if you harassing me, now if I had ran the red light right there by Jiffy Lube, if I had ran the red light, I can understand. But Jab, here's the deal: people don't understand. As long as that light is yellow and the tail end of your car is up under it, before that light turns red, you have not ran no red light. And I think that when we try to argue the law with the law, I think what this dude does is, Jap, I'm going back to what Bennie said about being light-skinned, and especially Sam, with dark-skinned black men. And I want you to do me a favor, Jap. I want y'all to think through all these people who got killed. All of them were dark-skinned black men. All of them. Everyone has been a dark-skinned black.
Are you right?
Not no light skin, nothing like Bennie.
Females and all.
And the females and all.
Right.
Sandra Bland.
That's right.
The darker the person, the deeper the hate.
Yep. The darker the
That's
right.
fucked up.
Deeper the hate. You sure ain't lying.
I'm picturing all these faces, and they are dark-skinned people too.
I ain't
I ain't
just
never
I'm
thought
trying
about
to
that.
think
Let me
of
tell you about
like
this, John. I wish to get blacker. You understand me? I embrace mine.
You need to.
I embrace it to the fullest.
'Cause it's some good-
But guess what I done found out?
What that?
He told Moses, take your hand, put it in your bosom. Take your hand out your bosom and look at it. When he took the hand out, it was snow white, leprosy. Moses down there ran from his hand. Remember, Moses? Take your hand, put it back in your bosom. Bring it back out. It returned to its original state. Saying this to say this. That white hand, it was leprous, white as snow. It scared Moses. He damn near ran from his hand. In other words, that white hand is the enemy of the Most High.
Man, let me say this.
White hand.
You just made me think of a dream I had. I ain't shared this with nobody but my producers.
Well, goddamn, go ahead.
This
Barbershop
shit crazy.
Podcast, Barbershop Stories Podcast, episode 39. Jeff Jones about to tell his story.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on
This
you,
shit
Jack.
crazy, man. I ain't lying.
Wednesdays.
This
Oh,
is
he
around.
been good, too.
This is around the time we was shooting snakes in the hood, and it was like we was down there like in the middle of it. Like I told you, it was real stressful. That was the biggest task I ever did in my life, man.
Right.
Besides the non-profit I've been working on for 9 months.
Wow.
But it took us a year to do this though. But man, that's another story too, better than Palace. But yeah, man. So I'm walking, right? I have dreams all the time. That's how I gotta talk to.
That's right.
So I'm just
Your
walking.
visions.
Yeah, I'm just walking, man. You see a grassy field. Boom. Next thing you know, boom, I'm going uphill. And it just started like it was slanted like this. The higher you get, the thinner the hill got.
Wow.
But
You still walk.
yeah, but you can't see off of it though. You just know you're going up a big ass. It look real though. So I'm looking like, oh shit. But I finna stop. I just kept going,
Kept them.
kept going. And when I got to the top, it was like a door. I opened the door up and it was a whole bunch. It was like a business. It was a whole bunch of white people, older white people. They had white hard hats on.
Wow.
And it was some kind of faculty. I don't know. It was some kind of work facility.
Okay.
And then I'm looking around, and it wasn't nobody to give me no eye contact. And I just felt real bad energy. Like, damn. And I was like, fuck that shit, man. I closed the door, started walking back down the hill, faster than a motherfucker. And when I got all the way down the hill, it was a big ass goddamn hole, my nigga. Big ass hole. And a big ass snake was going into the hole. I couldn't see his face. But it was a white looking snake with a green haze. You know what I'm saying? It's white, but it got like a green haze on it. And that bitch had a big old fat ass tail. It was so big. And this time, I just seen that bitch going down in the hole. I just ran up there and grabbed that bitch tail and pulled that bitch up out the hole. I was bagging up, pulling that hole out the hole. And I almost seen the face, like the face of it.
Oh, right.
But before I seen the face of it, I got spooked and let it go.
Yeah.
Woke
Let
up.
it go.
And that bitch went back in the hole. And I woke up. That shit, I ain't know what that meant, man. But you remind me.
Something
Of that.
else.
Which
It'll
way you
come-
want to
it'll
go,
come back up.
goddamn?
But that scripture though,
It'll come back.
Exodus 4 and 6. Go tell them to let my people go. He say, well, they ain't gonna believe me. He said, yes, they is. He said, I'm gonna tell you why they gonna believe you. Because all of them is, and I'm gonna show you something. If all of them is this right here, put your hand in your bosom.
Yeah.
It came out. Snow White.
Yeah.
So when you go and you tell Pharaoh to let them go, guess what I want you to do?
Put your hand back in your bosom.
You know
And
what?
show him.
You know what? You just reminded me of something else.
Come on with it.
I found out why I had the dream later on.
Okay.
I used to work for this company
Okay.
when I first started my construction. And I ain't bad mouthing them or none of that.
Come on with it.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff that I learned, property management and construction, and learning how to run a real construction company,
From the
really,
white folks.
I learned from them.
I'm telling
And
you.
that, when I came in, they was down.
Right.
Nothing went full, everything fucked up. Roof leak, water damages, everything fucked up. I got that bitch up to running.
And you start
Boom.
dealing with
I was
black
making
folks that
good
have
money.
their houses.
Yeah, I was making good money with them,
That's right.
but I couldn't grow.
Mm-mm.
They hindered how much I made.
You ain't his son.
Every
go
Friday,
so far.
every Friday,
You ain't his
every
son.
Friday, they was top priority. I put them over myself. I was working on their shit before I went to my own shit.
Yeah.
Working on their properties because I'm like, they already in my house.
He ain't good to
Yeah,
the
let me
master.
get this other money.
He ain't
No,
good
it
to
was
the
about they already was greedy.
master. Right.
I already got these folks living over here. They ain't gonna wait. And boom, these checks we generate.
He ain't good to
But I
the
couldn't
master.
get nowhere.
Right. That's the
Yeah.
ceiling right there.
And I ended up leaving. When we ended up falling out and I left, that's when my company probably like his company now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the world. I forgot about that shit. I took it as that.
But how many times though, Jack, and I think Bennie alluded to that earlier, how many times have we got peanuts, and I'm gonna go back to your thing, Jack, how many times have we got peanuts when they eating steak?
That's right.
And we did steak work.
And we need to stay
I'm going back to what we talked about Levi Strauss.
But it's according to what you let them do.
Yeah.
If
So
you don't know nothing but if you don't know nothing but what they tell you to do and what you worth, then that's what you're gonna have. But if you go in there and say, "Nah, it's up to what you're gonna have," that's why I say that everybody ain't meant to be rich
That's right.
early. So it's
I
all
heard
basically
you on
about
that, Jeff, but I still think that even though you're not meant to be rich,
you not to be in poverty. Poverty ain't meant for no goddamn body.
okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
But all I'm saying, if you don't work, you don't eat. According on how
They meant
hard
for
you
the
work.
one that ain't trying.
You walk up in this barbershop and I tell Bennie, goddamn, hey man, nigga, I can sweep a motherfucking floor, nigga. I had this floor fucking shine, boy. Nigga, I can clean this floor, nigga.
I
Man,
put out chairs
you know you
for 'em.
finna-
I don't
you
know if
finna-
they gonna pay you though, Jeff.
you
I
finna-
put out chairs for 'em. I still ain't got paid.
Them old ones straight.
Well, you know,
It wasn't straight. Let's go ahead and clean it up now.
so boom.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta do
But
it
if you
right.
come in this motherfucker and be like, hey, man, nigga, you ain't got to show up in this motherfucker never, nigga. I got down the direct deposit this county every Friday in your account, nigga. You'll be smiling like a motherfucker. Bleep in on the cameras, nigga, and see what I'm doing, nigga. Say, hey, nigga, I'm in the Bahamas. I see you, nigga. Appreciate you. Then guess what? You gonna make a business like, think about getting you a shot at getting that pound. So basically, it's what you are. Presentation and educating yourself on being more valuable is everything. You know what I'm saying?
MVP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's basically all up to what you know what you want to do.
that's right.
Yeah.
Let's see, man. I'm gonna tell you this Barbershop Stories episode 39 has been a great one. We've been here about 2 hours. I
Damn.
don't want to stop.
We've been here 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been here about 2
I
hours.
gotta go home.
We've been here 2 hours, but it's been
Right
great
out
though.
there,
So I
yeah.
ain't tripping about stopping.
But they say
But-
time flies when you're having a good one.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
But
Especially when this is what God wants you to hear.
That's right.
'Cause if you heard it, it was meant for you to hear.
that's right.
And if you ain't got the message and you don't utilize the message, then
It's on
I'm
you.
sorry for you.
That's right.
Sometimes, Jeff, you have to replay the message.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a part 2 with Jap Jones. So
Sound
what
good.
we're gonna do? We're gonna end this. We're gonna do some commercials and all that good stuff like that. Talk about how you can get in touch with Jap, some future plans, some stuff you
Exactly.
plan on doing the whole 9. So like we were saying, Barbershop Stories, the podcast, episode 39. I'm comedic narrator, haircut slanger, Bennie Mac, independent all-star / V949 home team morning show / stand-up comedian / sketch comedy writer / barber for 26 years / family man / husband / father / uncle, all that good shit.
Slash
And
long graduate.
that's right, Woodlonian.
I thought I had a lot
So,
of
like,
hats.
Woodlonian, you know
Hey, I
what
thought
I'm
I
saying?
had me a lot of
Slash.
hats.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
I don't want to take that all though,
Oh,
nigga.
yeah,
I'm
still.
born in '79 too, but
Already,
goddamn, I
man.
already know. That little
Ain't
shit look
supposed to
thin
be
over
here.
there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man. Me too, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ball in a minute.
Yeah, it ain't be
I gotta
long.
embrace my joy job, you know.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
glad-
ain't gonna lie,
I'm
I'm
glad-
wearing
I'm
that
glad I
Georgia
seen it.
now.
You
If I turn about 58 now, I run around
You
with
gonna
that
wear
one.
your Georgia job?
Yeah, nigga still wasn't young nigga clothes. I can't run around no George Jefferson now.
Uh,
Not yet. I still got on the pair. My
Ball
Michael
cap
Jackson
collection.
cut, you know what I'm saying? Not yet, now. I ain't ready with them
You
top
gonna wear your
hats.
George Johnson yet?
Not yet.
You were clean today with all that gray
I
on.
mean, well, you know, I be trying, but shirt by
Jeff came in with the
by
fly
French
shirt
Fry,
on.
my homeboy French Fry
Appreciate
Williams,
you, my
Gary
man.
Williams, you know, appreciate it. But yeah, but hey, make sure you
Fry.
stay on the lookout. I do DVDs, I do all that kind of stuff, a lot of merchandise. I got Mofo Head in the Face 1, 2, and 3. And you can go to my website at comedyandbham.com. Them shows will be back up in June. Look forward to that. Home Team Morning Show, tune in every morning from 6 to 10. Shout out to Drika the Eyelash Diva and Homie J. Shout out to give me round point. Okay. No, I'm gonna say shout out to Sammy Nonos just because you said it. You know niggas. Shout out to Sammy Nonos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we keep
sit
that
there,
info for you,
keep
bro.
this info for me. We try to bring the guests that we know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with the popular shit. We dealing with what we know is right.
That's right.
Shout out to K1. Shout out to Tony Yo for coming through.
That's right.
Shout out to the legendary Jap Jones with all the things and all the blessings that he gonna be able to let flourish. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he was here. Glad he
Great
actually
conversation.
accepted the invite because he didn't have to. He could have been like, nigga, no. But he did. He came and we appreciate it. And
Glad to be here.
and then, of course, too, I also got T-shirts for sale. So if you see these here, I got them. I sell them for $20. I do Cash App. I even finance. You know, if you finance with me now, over 3 weeks, you end up paying $24, but I got you. all different colors. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it
Tell
work.
3 weeks.
No reasonable offer be denied. Also, I am a real barber for real. Been cutting hair for 26 years. Come down, check us out. We open 7 days a week. Myself, Otha, Sam, Corey, we all do our thing. Come through and check us out. Also, we're
Fresh to
beauticians. You got Bob Queen, you got Tracy Karen, and my daughter, she's a new member of the family, Buzz Style. She do braids. Come check us
Nice.
out. We do our thing. The nigga graduated too. I'm proud of my little lady too.
Nice.
She finna graduate,
Congratulations.
then jump
Yeah,
straight off in the
congratulations.
business, man. Forget school, don't knock it, but we're gonna go the route that IC can work for, because you
That's right.
definitely got some hustle. What else? What I got to shout out? Hey, just make sure you support who supports you. Do business with who do business with you, but don't be scared to explore outside of that. Don't box yourself in. Only way you think is a box if you imagine the box being there. So hey, I'm
Right,
Comedic
man,
Narrator, haircut schlanger Bennie Mac, and I let you tell you who he is himself.
Yeah.
I'm your boy Jop Jones, man. Just be expecting a whole bunch of crazy stuff, man.
Yeah, shout out to the high school graduates.
It's going down,
That's right,
man.
what
And
did you
everybody, rock with me, man. You can holler at me, follow me on Facebook, Jop Jones, JAPJOENES, man. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
it been nice job, man. Hey,
Appreciate
been a long time running too, man. Out here, hey,
Appreciate it, bro.
came a long way, bro. Hey, glad to
Yeah.
see what you're doing. Hey, and I know your side of town behind you, man. Goddamn, because they
yeah.
always with you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the rest of Birmingham
E-town.
got the rest of Birmingham with you.
Oh yeah, and that's what it's gonna
Yeah.
start from. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start from my community, and the more that I can do, it's gonna expand. It start with the whole Birmingham.
Yeah.
That's right.
Then I'm gonna start with the whole Alabama. Then start the whole South and start across the whole America, trying to help people if I
Breed the
can.
mentality.
We gotta-
Breed the
we gotta
mentality.
start from
Breed the
somewhere.
mentality,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
You know what I'm
Breed
saying?
the mentality.
Pete did it.
It will.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
It
Breed the
will.
mentality.
Well, shit, with that being said, we out. Make sure you like, watch, share, and just repost. Well, man. Hey, and I'm out, man. We are out. We appreciate
I got
y'all.
to piss like a motherfucker.
With Petty Church should be on, so y'all make sure y'all tune in. Hey, what can I say? We'll see y'all next week.
Another great episode.